Ooh. Spooky ghost noises. Ooh. Hello, everyone. How you all doing? Hi, Kit. No, it wasn't me. It was a ghost. It's all right, though. I've chased it away. You thought it passed for the ghost? No, there was a ghost around, but I got rid of it. Everything's okay. Hello, everyone. How's it going? It's all right, guys. You're safe. I'm a ghostbuster. I have chased away the ghosts. There's nothing to worry about. It's just me with a little spider. But it's all right. It's a friendly spider. It's here to help us all get over our fear of spiders. But anyway, how's everyone going? What day is it? It's Tuesday, isn't it? Welcome to the first stream of the week. Is it the first? Yes, welcome to the first stream of the week. I get so confused about what day it is. First it makes me feel good. Ghost busting. Thanks for chasing away the ghosts. It's what I'm quite skilled at, really. I've learned to do it from the best. From the true Ghostbusters. They've taught me to do it, and I am truly amazing at it. I learned something, actually. Hang on. I gotta show you guys, because I'll keep getting distracted otherwise. It's like right up on the top of my head. So when I was trying to like reattach the hat and stuff, right? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for what I've learned that I can do? I feel like I need like a drum roll or something. Not quite a ghostbuster, but a ghost chaser. Oh yeah. We don't catch the ghost. We just chase it away. All right. Are you all ready for this amazing thing I've learned? Oh. Ready, steady. Oh, the hat is going on its own. Wait, that wasn't part of the plan. Oh gosh. My hat! Oh, I'm so good! My hat! Oh no! Ta-da! Pink pie! Very nimble, thank you. I'm able to pause midway round and do like a hat trick. Totally fixed. Oh yeah, it's totally fixed now. If I keep my head perfectly straight like this, it doesn't look too bad. But if I turn my head... you just gotta stay staring directly at the camera. But anyway, how's everyone doing on this fine Tuesday evening? We are a little later with the stream today. Or maybe earlier? Are we earlier or later? I can't tell. It's the normal time for me. But I think some people change their clocks like a week later than what we did. So I can't quite tell. I'm confused about what time it is. But we're here and we're ready to go. Oh man, I honestly am so confused. I don't know the day. I don't know the time. I think now, because I have a job that lets me like work from home, I just get even more confused. I am probably sad person. Don't worry, that's super happy. We just refer to them as super happy, Pink Pan. They're the happiest person around. But oh my gosh, I didn't mean to zoom in. Oh, anyway. Oh, I keep doing it. Anyway. Hello, let me go down. We've got Pink Pan, we got Moon, we got Plague, Doctor. Hello. I saw a Dipstick in there too. Super happy. How you all doing? Whenever I scroll down chat, it like takes the model with it. So like the further I scroll, the tinier I get. You've been forced to forever smile. I mean, that's just the way to do it. Oh wait, let me find chat again. There's a ghost in the system. It just keeps taking me away. I scroll and I just keep going farther and farther. Okay. Let's see if we could do this properly now, because I kind of messed it up last time. Right. Are you all ready? We'll try not to take off my hat. And other way! I'm always really impressed when I learn something new. Like my ability to throw myself around in a circle. It really does. Like, we can't do a backflip like what I could do with a 3D model. But we can still do like a cartwheel. Spiel the best design. Where did we put Spiel? Have we done them yet? What gen was Spiel? That's not the one we're looking at. Where did I hope we didn't put them too low. Oh boy. Have we even done them? Oh, it's yet to come. Okay, that makes more sense. I was looking at the old tier list, like, where are they? We shall place him into S, knowing you guys you will, because you've got some obsession with round creatures. You've got some crazy obsession with round things. Which is insane, because there was a while when you were putting every basic round shape like really low down, and then you've just developed a love for them as the rankings gone on. A round squishy boy. round squishy boy. Well, let me see. Whereabouts is he even in Gen 3? Will we even get to him today? Oh, you guys, you're gonna need to work at top speed if you're planning on getting all the way down there today, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna need you all to be ranking like your life depends on it. Let me just move some stuff before we get to it. Like, there is a lot between us and Spiel. Like a crazy amount. All these mega evolutions too. I'm just getting rid of those. I know you guys can't see it yet. I just want to quickly move some stuff. What's crooked? Good looking! Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. We've turned around on them. That's disappointing. Just because of that, I'm gonna make sure they go in the lowest tier possible. Okay, I've cleared out all the mega evolutions and different forms. But even then, Spiel is still a long way down this list. I don't know if you guys will make it to them today. Just playing ZZZ. I have never played it. I've heard of it. It's one of the MiHoYo games, but I never actually played it myself. No, we should be able to get to Skitty. I'm curious to see what happens to the pink cat. I think that the Skitty will truly decide on whether or not this is a biased tier list or not. Anyway. Let me put this where it needs to be. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, me hat. I can't look that way. Okay. Ta-da! Let me move myself. Try not to break anything. Try not to break anything. Okay. Successfully moved without breaking anything. Everything is still attached. Also, there's a tiny little bat there on my knee. So... Alright, guys. Sorry, Twitch chat. My hat is destroying you. So... Spooky! We got a spider and a bat, and we got our little hat. One thing I will say is for the next 2 streams on Thursday and Friday, I have prepared 2, not 1, 2 terrifying outfits. Like, you won't even believe what you're seeing. They're so scary. I'm even afraid to look at them, right? So for Thursday, Friday, we have 2 little outfits. I'm looking forward to them. Is this the right thing? It is. Okay. Like, oh, Peanut helped me. Well, actually, it was Peanut's idea, I'll be honest. On what the outfits were. I hope you guys like them. But that's a surprise for Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yeah, Halloween's Thursday, isn't it? It is. Okay. And that remaining dinner, did I miss something? I did a couple really sick flips. And then I said that I had a couple Halloween outfits ready for Thursday and Friday. You let Peanut cook. Oh, I did. I let Peanut cook. She's decided the Halloween outfits. She was really proud of herself as well. So, she's decided what I'm going to be wearing on Thursday or Friday. It won't be chibi. We won't have chibi. It'll be back to the normal model and a new outfit there. Just because getting new outfits for the 3D model is so much easier. Rather than trying to attach a hat to myself that seems to have a mouth whenever I... Wait. Can we turn this into a mouth? Does anyone have like little googly eyes we could stick on this hat? And then it's all like... Okay. The hat's alive, okay? It's haunted. That ghost I chased off, it really just went into the hat. It's really just got into the hat. Anytime I look to this side, it opens its mouth. Okay, we've explained the hat physics. It all makes sense now. It all has started to make a lot of sense on what's happening with the hat. I swear it wasn't like this last time though. New Law Living hat. Like, I'm sure the hat wasn't as aggressively opening last time. Let's have a look at this. Let's see this hat. So it's fine when I look forward. Maybe it's a little too off like this. Oh. Well, no, it's maybe. I don't think there's a way for me to fix it. I think we just need to embrace the haunted hat. There must be a way somewhere to do it. People smarter than I must have worked it out, but I don't know how it's done. So we'll go with the broken one. You like to believe it's just a mouth opening and closing. That's what I think it is. I think it is just like, hello there. My name's Kitzumii. Embrace the scuff. All my streams are just scuff. All of my streams are me sitting down, pressing go live and being like, wait, what's happening? What were we doing? Oh no. But it's okay though, because the hat's still cute. The hat is still adorable, regardless of how broken it is. Let's move that over there. If we have, let's see. I do have other hats. But they're all like the same kind of make. Right. Let's get on with this. We have a lot of Pokemon to rank. We've got all of these. We have got all of these, but a lot of these are like different forms. So it doesn't look as bad, right? There's at least like a full line of this that isn't really stuff we have to do. It's only like 5 lines. There, we've got up until this fella here. I think I moved all the other stuff. I would be impressed if you guys truly make it to Sfeel today. I don't think that would be possible. But we should at least get like 2 lines done, maybe. It's hard to know. Sometimes you guys are like zooming through these and nothing stops you. And other times you like need me to explain what a seahorse is. Sometimes you guys really, really struggle. But overall, it should be... Oh, there are some good Pokemon here. I think we might end up getting stuck on a few of them. But let's start off with something that I know you guys will put where it truly deserves to go. And that is Biscuit. Now, for those of you that don't know, I had a Biscuit once. This Pokemon, I named it Biscuit. It was amazing. I'm fairly sure it was this one anyway. It was a long time ago. So if anyone says anything other than S tier, I think it might end up having to be murder time. Have I got a glass of water? Where is it? Have you drunk it, Kitzumii? No, you couldn't have eaten the entire glass. Oh no, okay, it was behind something. I was like, where is it? Oh god. Alright, A tier for Wingull. Now, are you just saying that because I threatened to murder everyone? Funny little seagull, it really knows the seagull shape. It's also got a few patterns on the beak and wing. Are you all just saying that because because I said I would kill you if it wasn't in at least S tier? You were like, alright, we'll bring it down slightly. It is a really cute Pokemon. It was one of those ones I never really appreciated it until a Nuzlocke made me use it. And then when you look at it for so long, I can either deny... I can either confirm or deny it's because you threatened us. Wingull is a ghoul with wings. That is true. Okay. As much as I love Wingull, I do admit it should not be as high as what my heart would like it to go. We could put it in like a mid B tier, like next to the raccoon maybe. This like... B tier seems to be the Pokemon we like, but we don't have enough of an excuse to put them any higher. So we just sort of throw them all into B and hope no one notices. That seems to be what we do over there. So what if we put it... Oh, does it... Has it got enough going on for it to go, like, above the raccoon? Oh, no. We're definitely not making it just to feel if we can't even decide per biscuit. Okay, I'm gonna make the decision. It's gonna just go. Probably... Because it's got a little bit more to it. Because this is just a normal bird. This one has blue stripes on its wings. So we're gonna let the seagull with the blue stripes go. I mean, it is pretty much just a seagull. But we'll let it just go slightly above. Oh, poor Wingull. They deserve to be higher. Wait, how did we get... Honestly, every time we open up these tier lists, I really start to question what we were thinking. I don't like this Pokemon, but I can only assume you guys must have really fought for it to go into S tier. Okay. It's because it's round. It makes sense, I suppose. I can only assume that was you guys aggressively fighting. All right, here's the note. He's S tier because Mirror B. What does that even mean? Oh wait. No, I'm confused. What does that even mean? S tier cause salsa. Oh my gosh. Okay, he made it because of the salsa. Right, here's another seagull. But this one, I think, loses his seagull ability. Mirabee is a villain from the GameCube games and everyone loves him, especially his theme. Oh, I see. He's like one of the mystery dungeon lot that just sort of end up on the top of the tier, not because of what they look like, but because we all love them. Understandable. That's why Beautifly's up there. Seagull, he's a pelican. Yeah, he like evolves and loses his seagullness. He's round S tier. A disco man with Ludicrulos, because they dance as well. Oh, Mirabee wasn't the Pokemon himself. He was someone else. Okay. I really do not know as many Pokemon games as I thought I knew. A toilet pelican peak design. I never thought of him like a toilet before. What the heck? You do not use as toilet here. Oh no. I mean, now that you've said it, I can't unsee it. Oh, the poor guy. Is there like a T for toilet tier? An A-, really? I actually prefer Wingull. Out of the two, I would never have evolved Biscuit. Maybe I did, I don't remember. You'd be so down to watch you play Colosseum and XD Gales of Darkness. I honestly don't know much about either of the games. So, like, I really don't even know, like, what, they're on GameCube? Is that something my Game Boy might be able to do? He's even higher S tier for being a toilet. He hasn't got teeth. I mean, he very clearly has no teeth. Unless the entire beak is like one solid tooth. I did, what did I buy recently? I bought like a video capture thing. It's not like a proper expensive capture card. But it's enough that it should be able to get OBS to register my Switch. Should. It was really cheap, so I'm not 100% sure what the quality would be like. I haven't tested it yet though. I'll have to give it a try, but then that'll open us up to games like Sword, Shield. What were the other ones? Scarlet Violet, Let's Go, Eevee and stuff. And then I'm fairly sure I have, what's it called? I was gonna say Spiral Knight. Hollow Knight? I'm fairly sure I have that on my Switch. I've only ever played it for like 10 minutes or so. But I know that's been one that's been requested before as well. Oh, and one of the Zelda games I have too. So hopefully that'll, if I can get it to work, it'll open us up to some Switch games. Because I already own quite a lot of them. Rather than trying to break my Game Boy to work. Pokemon Gauge, you can steal other traders' Pokemon. Oh, I can be Team Rocket. Alright, guys. Let's not get distracted. This pub, I don't believe it belongs really high. But I will allow you to put it maybe as like a B+ at most. Maybe like a low A-. I'm glad it's not a smash or pass. Oh no, we do not do that here. We do only the love of Pokemon designs. Definitely no smash or pass over here. B+ not accept because he's very funny. Alright, I would allow the toilet to go into B+, but not too high of a B+. We'll allow like a middle ground B+. We will allow him to go around there. Okay. The next Pokemon is a watermelon. We have a watermelon family coming up now. This is a little watermelon. He looks a bit concerned. That was a game to be rating. Still cute. No smash or pass. It looks like he can swallow everyone in his holds here. You think if he just started like... That's a big Pokemon. I don't think he would be able to do all of them. I don't think he would be able to. Unless they're smaller than what they look like in their sprite. But alright, guys. What we have here is a watermelon. I'm not really sure what to say about routes. Aside from the fact, it's a little fellow with half a watermelon on its head. I don't know what else to say about that. You adore the shyness of it. You can truly get its personality. You can see that he's looking a bit like concerned, a bit withdrawal. Like he's holding his hand up to his mouth like, oh dear, what do I do? Anytime we mention stuff like this, I like physically act out holding my hand to my mouth. And like you guys can see, but my little arms don't move. They're stuck. Alright. Oh. Right, little routes though. The thing is, I'm not sure what to think about it. You talk with your hands, which Chibi doesn't. The thing is, I don't normally do that either. Like, usually when I'm talking to people, my hands are usually like on my knees. Obviously not when I'm standing up. I'm not just randomly like putting my hands on my knees. But if I'm sat down, or sometimes I'm like holding the sleeves of my jacket. My hands are probably as stiff as what they are here, but for some reason, whenever I'm live talking to you guys, like, I'll even like wave at you all sometimes. It's really weird. I don't know why I do it. But sometimes I'm waving at you all and you don't wave back. Anyway, here we have routes. We're getting so distracted. Hands are probably only stay because of how cold it is in the North Pole. Yeah, they're just like ice blocks, you know? They don't move anymore. They're just like, they used to move. But not since the great freezing of 2097. Hello Evie, how's it going? Welcome. I hear ya, yeah. They froze. Welcome. We've just made it to rating little routes here. We haven't quite decided what we're gonna do with it. We like him, but we don't know. Like, do we like him enough to put him really high up? Or is he just sort of like... I have a feeling maybe he goes... I don't know. The thing with routes, wherever we put him, his evolutions do just gradually build on it. So they would obviously like just keep going up. A low B+, you would put him next to the angry tree man? You would put him next to the angry tree? No, maybe about here. I think he's got some style to him. Like there's some stuff going on there. Maybe not a lot, but there's definitely something. No, I'm not sure what it is. The angry tree man will protect the sleep psychic type. Okay. The angry tree man will look after the kid. He's like the nanny. Is there like a male word for nanny? The babysitter. He'll look after him. I don't know. But there you go. You'd watch that movie. It would be an epic tale of like the tree man would encounter him lost in the woods during like the war or something. And he'd take him in on a grand adventure to get him back home. Maybe they belong to like the two different warring sides. And they encounter each other in like the middle of the battleground. And it's his adventure to try sneak on to like the opponent's side to take back their kid. It could be some really, really long, cute adventure. And he finally makes it back, but poor Ralts' parents are dead. So... so he just adopts him. And the war ends. You were gonna say Ice Age. Oh, I love Ice Age. Okay, I'll take that too. I'll take Ice Age. We don't need some terrible war. Yeah, Ice Age works perfectly. Okay, we've got, what's he called? Manny and unknown kid name. Anyway, here's Teenage Kid. Teenage Kid, I quite like. For dear love, I like Kalia the most of all three. The frilly dress, the way it moves around is rather graceful. And the face is cute as well. I also like the horns are still on the head. That is true, actually. She loses her horns and they like stab through her chest instead. You think Teenage Kid is the best? Look. Hello, Kitteria. How's it going? You're right. Because you know what? This one comes across as like just a straight up ballerina. You know, like she's on like her tiptoes and like she does dance around like a ballerina. And then when they evolve, they become more of like a ballroom dancer kind of like thing. Although I have recently been informed that it is in fact a knight. I don't like how Kalia gains a dancing theme but then loses it after evolving. Yeah, that is a bit weird. But I do like the fact that it has the dancing theme. Could you imagine if it evolved into like an even bigger dancer? Oh, I think that would be quite cute. I've always thought, until I was told that they were like based on knights, I always thought the third evolutions, the matching male and female ones, I always thought they were like ballroom dancers. You know? Meloetta. Oh, Meloetta's so good. I'm still angry about shiny Meloetta. Hello, Tim. How's it going? Mega Gallade could be a dancer, like dancing with blades. Well, I always thought more like a ballroom dancer with Gardevoir, you know? Kind of like, yeah, they like go around. She's got her nice long flowy dress. I could see it. You'd have to be careful of all the blades and like the massive like sharp object coming out of her chest, but it would be a dangerous thing. But you're right, now that I think about it, this looks a lot like Meloetta. Now that you've said Meloetta while looking at this, they are pretty much the same Pokemon. Like, they're unbelievably similar. Meloetta's even green. It's like... This one walks so Meloetta could dance. Poke cousins. Honestly, they could write that in the story and I would fully believe that they intended it the whole time. I would just fully believe that that's what they were wanting to do. Because that is essentially what we've got. Okay, overall, I do think people like this. Aside from Kitteria wanting it to go into B. I think it deserves more than a B. I do think it is a strong evolution. I do like the fact that it is like a dancer. I really like her or him. I'd give it an A- or even an A+. Yeah, I definitely think it deserves to go at least one tier above routes. Definitely. Probably an A+. I'd be happy with an A. All right. Let's throw her down into the A+ for now. Let's, yeah, we'll go like that. We'll go for like a middle A+. It's kind of hard to like organize these when there's only 3 of them. It's like, where does she go? It doesn't really matter. There's only 3. All right, we'll leave her there. And then we have the final one. Oops. That's a weird evolution. And then we have the final one. Whoopsies. Here we have... It loses its dancing ability. Again, I used to think it went from ballerina to ballroom dancer. But I can see now that it's probably not that. An A+. Another A+ for... Gardevoir, is she called? I was gonna say Gallade. Is an S totally biased? Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Her theme isn't as strong. Just a feminine dress, A-. So the thing is, if you look at it on its own without its pre-evolutions, it looks pretty fancy. If you look at it compared to the middle stage evolution, I agree, it looks a bit like a downgrade. But based on its own, without looking at Kalia or routes, and just seeing it on its own, it's very impressive. I'm sad that it can never have a hook of anyone. And now that I have a second look, I have a hard time picking between Kali or Gardevoir. Yeah, it's like looking at them both without thinking about the fact that they're in like the same evolution line, just like 2 Pokemon, is hard. They're both like very similar yet so different. They're the Faithful Protector. Faithful Protector that can never give anyone a hug. She'd kill them. You still like her, but she doesn't have much going on. Looking at all the Gen 3 designs at once, it's really loving green. Oh wow, actually. Maybe we just done a lot of green. There's a lot of blues. Too much water. The biggest issue is that it's not very clear that they're psychic. True. I've always called them the watermelon Pokemon, and I would always fully believe they were grass types. In fact, when I was a young baby, I'm fairly sure any green Pokemon I came across, I just assumed was a grass type, and I tried to set it on fire. And it worked a lot of the time. Usually if it was green, it was weak to fire. Okay, since we can't really decide out of these 2, what if we just put them next to each other? You do like green? Well, then I would be setting you on fire. That was my go-to option. In fact, when I was a baby, I had Blaziken as my starter, but I was so like used to having the move Ember. That would be like all I used throughout the entire game. I would never like give it another move because I had like attached myself to Ember. I wouldn't let it get rid of it. It would be like, do you want to learn Fire Blast? I'm like, nah, I've got Ember. It's all right. And that's somehow how I made it through the game. Oh no, your username is green. I called it the firefighters. Too late. Too late. We've used Ember. You're on fire. That's why none of the characters on the channel are green. You've got Mary, who's like, you know, got black or purple colors, Peanut with the brown, Pass with the whites and blues. No greens, otherwise I'd set them on fire. Were you a baby arsonist and Mum's Ruby had to keep you away from matches? I mean, she did keep us away from matches, but I don't think that was because she was worried I would burn everything. I think she was just a responsible mum, Zumi. Pyro Zumi. That's one thing we never really see much on the channel, is the fact that I do have like fire powers along with the shape-shifting. But like they've just never come up like in the lore for it to like officially be written down anywhere. But someday it'll happen and you guys will be like, what? but yeah, it's not just the shape-shifting I can do. There is a little bit of fire stuff. Avatar's red and orange. We had the clues. I mean, to be fair, those are my favorite colors. Actually, I'm a big, strong believer in the color green. Hang on a second. It's all coming together now. Oh dear. Quickly, distract them. Here's a little ghost fella. He's got gems for eyes. Oh no! Emerald Zuby. Ooh. Sableye is a goblin. You don't see it in its art, but his smile is just perfect gremlin energy, and the gem's a clever twist on darkness dwelling goblins. I love him. An S for me. Super cute. B-. I like the dark goblin. I like that whenever I put up a Pokemon, Pink Pan is already like ready to go to press enter. Like they're so ready. They've already got it there, ready to go. Very organized. I love it. I had noticed. Okay. You don't have strong feelings, a B-. Ooh, Pink's locked in. They are. They're ready. We're all getting distracted and Pink's already written out like an essay on why their favorites should go up to the top. Here's the thing with Sableye. I do agree with Pink. I think, oh my goodness, that emote from Twitch. That's terrifying. Oh my lord. Okay, I do agree. This sprite doesn't do it justice. That's a terrifying emote. The sprite doesn't do it justice because it does have the gremlin smile. The sprite isn't showing it. So could you imagine you're walking down a cave and you see, like maybe you're a treasure hunter or something, and you see something shiny in the distance. And you think, I've done it. I've found the gem I've come here to look for, right? And you go up to it, and then all of a sudden, this like Cheshire cat kind of grin appears in the darkness. And then you're dead. Like, how is that not a good design? How is that not something amazing? So I do agree, like, I think the sprite... No, Mama, I don't want to imagine that. What do you mean you don't want to imagine that? It's amazing. The fact the design evoked that story inside you. Like, yeah, like it's such a good design that you could look at it and be like, I know what they want to say here. And they want to say that we're all dead. When you find a gem and the gem looks back at you, you know you're done. You thought you were there collecting gems, but the gems were collecting you. It's scary. Well, I mean, it is Halloween. It's quite an appropriate pick. Okay, I would fight. I would be along fighting for this one for S tier. But if the rest of you truly believe that the gremlin doesn't belong S, we'll lower it down a bit. But he does have the teeth bonus. Even if the sprite doesn't show it, he has got a lovely, lovely teeth. Plot twist and only wanted to play hide and seek. Oh, see, it's a sad story now. It's a sad story. He just wanted to play hide and seek. He has a lovely smile. Teeth, and it's the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Goon. I mean, that's two good reasons to put it in S tier, I've got to say. The guy's got everything. I added too many V's. I thought you were trying to like draw the teeth with the V's. You're torn now. Now that, what if every time we pull up a Pokemon, I just invent a really, really weird story to go with it? And then you guys have to try to work out, are you ranking it based on the story or on its design? What if... I mean, it would be a little hard to come up with stories on the spot, but I could... We could try. No, I got a Steam notification and I couldn't see what I was typing at the time. Nah, you were totally doing teeth. Alright. Well, since we're not sure, we'll leave it as a really low S at the minute. But if we feel later on that we want to change our mind, we can lower it down. But for now, we'll leave it up. I do want to point out the fact that it has got a round head, which you all do love. You all love round things. Lucky Story is gonna be P. No, don't worry. They're all gonna be good stories. Oh no. It's gonna be a little difficult. I might need to wait for you guys to like give your ranking and stuff so I can think about what kind of story we've got going on. You need to point out some design elements. Alright, here's a little Skirskit, I think it's called. I think we had one of these in our Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. I named it Past because I think its description said it like skates or something. On top of water, but I changed that to ice. Water spider, cute A minus. A spider? But it's already got 4 legs. Interesting. Okay, I'll write that down. It's got a little hat or maybe a ponytail. Maybe it's its tail. It's like me. Its tail comes out of its head. We're one and the same, everyone. We're one and the same. You can't murder my siblings like this. Sasuke's always been one of your favorites in A. Ooh, it's a very underrated Pokemon in that not many people really use it. And because it evolves, it's also like, it's just not really seen very often. It's a bit sad. It could probably have done with like a 3rd evolution or maybe a middle stage to branch the gap between the two. Because it does evolve, doesn't it? Bugwater used to be such a rare typing too. Oh, used to be. And now this little guy, I don't think he holds up anywhere. Your sibling lives on the water while you like fire? Well, it happens now and then. In your language, his name basically translates to water spider. Ugh. Spiders. I hate spiders. Not you though, little spider on my t-shirt. You're a friendly spider. You've got big, nice eyes. You got lovely eyes. You're not scary. Oh, there was a spider in my house the other day. Mum Zumi had to save me. It was inside the cutlery drawer. Like, open the drawer to get like a fork. And there was a spider. Oh, oh my gosh. I was gonna put my hand in to grab a fork. And there's a spider. Oh, I was so upset. The worst bit is it ran like deep into the drawer, out like the back of it, and we couldn't find it. It's still in there somewhere. It's very just strong. The design is a wee bit simple. Oh, the only spiders you like are jumping spiders. No, 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 no. Terrified of spiders, but they're fascinating. So we're B minus, maybe a C. Do you have house centipedes in the North Pole? They're even worse. I don't even want to know what they look like. I'm going to assume no. You saw a spider in your room yesterday and you don't know where it is. Oh, spiders. Hello, Portal. How's it going? We're just crying about spiders. But thank you. My hat's possessed. It talks if I turn my head. Nom, 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 nom. I don't think we have house centipedes. And I'm too afraid to Google one to see it. I don't want to see a house centipede. I would rather live without that. The thing is with spiders, if there's one in the house, so long as it's not in my bedroom, Like, if it's downstairs somewhere and it's far enough away from me and small enough, like if it's a big tarantula looking thing, I'm doomed. But so long as it's like an average size or smaller spider and it's quite far away from me, I won't like freak out and I won't like get rid of it. I'll just leave it there. So, but if it's coming towards me or if it's like on my desk or in my bedroom or something, I freak out. I don't like it. I don't want them like where I need to be. House centipedes are French shaped. Okay, I'm gonna Google one, and if I get really upset from this, I'm gonna cry. House cent. What the fuck? What? No, we don't have those. No, we do not. Okay, I didn't even fully Google it, right? You know when you type into Google something and then like it shows you the image in that tiny little square in the search bar? I didn't even press enter. I just saw the most terrifying tiny little few pixels I've ever seen in my life. That is some kind of eldritch horror. That is what the actual heck. They're supposedly good to have in your house because they're harmless and eat other pests, but they're so freaky. Send us the picture. I know. No. No. I am... Oh gosh, no. That was disturbing. You guys have those in your house? Honestly, Warrior, if you just Google house centipede, if you're just brave enough to do that... Oh... You have them in your house? They're fast? These spiders take care of some flies, that's true. But I don't want flies in my house either. You've seen them in your basement. They can climb the walls and then fall? These things are just... What's the size? Like, I only saw that picture, but I didn't Google it. Like, how big are they in, like, what's a measurement I understand? In, like, centimeters? How many... Do I have a ruler on me? Compared to like your average size mobile phone, how big are they? Like mobile phone size. What's the like? Are they like that long? 25 to 38 millimeters. I need to find a ruler. Where is one? Oh, they can be small or like bigger. Oh, I'm getting itchy, guys. I'd be so terrified of going back to my basement after seeing one. I would burn down the house. They get about finger-sized. Oh. You guys just live with these? What the heck? I've gotten all itchy. Oh gosh, I don't like that at all. Oh. Okay, let's move on. No bit on site. Oh, that is just... Why? Why, everyone? Why? There's a spider on your shirt. What? No! You just don't go in your basement, that is not a problem. Honestly, I'd be so scared. Every now and again, I would just throw like a firebomb in your basement. I would just like... Throw a Molotov in there every few days just to make sure it's really crispy and nothing's alive. I hope it's like not flammable. Wait, what are your houses made out of? Are they made out of wood? Okay, maybe don't do that. This is my furnace. Yeah, like just keep throwing things in there. But none of your house is made out of wood. That might actually be a terrible idea. Maybe don't do that. Don't actually throw things in your basement. It would get rid of the spiders too, I guess. Most houses are made out of wood. Well, that depends where you're from. Over in the North Pole, we got bricks. I think it's just a terrible idea regardless. Okay, true. Yeah, even if your house is made out of bricks, please do not throw Molotovs in there. Burn the bird to the ground? No. Alright, disclaimer. I'm not responsible for anyone burning down their house. This was all fully a joke, and I take no responsibility for people actually following through. Okay. Anyway, here's this water spider. I think because of the conversations it sparked, we must put it down into the depths of hell. God, I'm so itchy. Oh gosh. What's that? It's D tier? Yeah. Only because of the anime. Honestly, I'm like, ugh. I might need to get a hair bubble to tie up my hair because currently I washed it recently and it's down and it's like touching my neck and I keep thinking it's a spider. At this rate, I'm gonna have to like literally find something to tie up my hair just because I keep thinking there's a spider on me. It's not Sasuke's fault. I highly recommend you listen to it because it just goes, ah. No, fire is bad. Do not play with it. Use it without proper caution. Always have a responsible adult's supervision when anywhere near fire. Alright, let me see if I can find Sasuke's battle cry. Let me see if I can find it. Pokemon anime Sasuke. Alright. Here we go. Let me pause Mystery Dungeon. Alright, are you all ready to listen to the Sasuke? Like, are you an responsible adult? There's a lot of unresponsible adults. Hello, Mel! Alright, everyone. Here we go, Sasuke. Ah. It literally just says ah. Everyone make your favorite Pokemon sounds. Ah. Okay. Sasuke's allowed to go up a little bit. We'll put Sasuke here. How about that? Ah. Oh, it's got a bit of an accent to it. Ah. We'll allow Sasuke to go up to like a B+ just for the ah. On the other side of the spectrum, you have Gazelles who's just a screaming man. Oh. Ah. The precursor to Gura? Which one? Gura, like the VTuber? Or is there a Pokemon? God, I'm so bad. Here's a mask. As a distraction from my stupidity. Here's a mask, quick. It's called like Masquerade or something. Gira the VTuber, okay. The first thing she ever said on stream was ah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I know of her, but I didn't make the ah reference. But okay, we'll have to think about that. If I ever manage to get the 2.0 working and we do like a big debut from the new model, I'll have to think like what's the first thing I'm gonna say. Maybe I should just do the usual fax machine noises. A+ or A because it's a cheap Beautifly. It is a cheap Beautifly. Beautifly is top tier. Masquerade S tier? You would put it next to Beautifly? Really? I'm not sure about that. A B+. Oh, okay. So we're ranging from S, A+, and then B+. It is very much spread out here. Let's have a look at it. Let me think. The colors are nice, but I might be biased. It does have some very pretty colors. You really love it. What are your top 10 of all Pokemon? Really? Hmm. I don't know if I've ever known anyone to have this as one of their top 10. You know what I should have done before the ranking Pokemon? I should have got everyone in chat to rank their top 10 Pokemon, so that way I knew how biased you were all being each time. I could just see, like, oh yeah, where's this one on all your lists? You waiting for my low tech? Oh, it's a bit low down. You're a fan of the Drew and Hughes one. Nice try. You'd put all my favorites in D. Well, yeah, obviously. Biased, very. Okay. Aside from the coloring, which I can see why that would cause some biasness. Aside from that, it's meant to, so it's got the classic animal thing where the wings are the eyes. Well, I suppose it's not even its wings. It's got like fake eyeballs to look more threatening. You'll be happy to drop your top 10 list whenever. Look, the second any of you give me your top 10 list, I'm just gonna be like, oh, interesting, interesting. And I'll just move them all down. Okay. I will allow this one to stay up as like a high A, maybe go into S tier. You think it's a solid B, but if others rank it higher, I'm fine with it. So there was a vote for a B, an A, 2 Bs, an S. So it's kind of like a mix around here. What if we put it over here instead? Oops. So that way it's like some bias, but not too much bias. We'll put it next to the Torchic that's for some reason we covered in blood last stream. The blood of his enemies. You can live with that. Like, it's still like a good solid A. Like a good middle A. I do have a favorite Pokemon picker. A favorite Pokemon picker? What the heck? Oh! Oh, I've just seen the next Pokemon, guys. Oh boy. It's a website we could all use after stream. Oh, we could do. And then people could put in their favorite Pokemon in the Discord. That could be something fun. You guys could all do that. And then by the time we next come back here, I'll know. I'll know how biased you've all been. I'll see it. I'll look back at Gen 1 and 2. What if I put Ledian as top Pokemon? Would you still put it in D? Nah, I'd agree with you. If I agree with your top Pokemon, I would agree. But when you are wrong, I'll correct it for you. When you've messed up, like, I'll fix it for you. How biased are we? Very, but not a doubt in my mind. Alright, everyone, my biased friends. Here is a little Pokemon. I don't think this one will be the issue. I think it'll be its evolution. This one, again, his face reminds me of Magic Stars. Anytime I see a face like that, it makes me hungry. I might order some chocolate Magic Stars, actually. Yummy. Anyway, here's the mushroom. While I'm thinking about chocolate stars. Here's a mushroom. Is it B? Probably B minus. He's very green. Well, time to set him on fire. Gosh, I just feel like there's still a spider on my head. Alright. Aside from wanting to light him on fire, there is a lot of green. You're right. This entire gen is green and blue. Like, there's just like a lot of blue going along and then a lot of green. You are right on that. Like, that is the majority of the gen. I suppose the entire generation, like the entire map, is just a lot of grass and then some water. Fire, my goodness, fire would work well on him. I told ya. You keep setting green stuff on fire, eventually you'll get a grass type that's weak to it. Eventually that would work. Alright. Let me grab a drink. So are we thinking maybe around B for a little shroomish? Poor guy. Look at him. He's even got little dots. Ah, hydration. Oh my gosh, I think I just exploded. My poor neck. Anyway. I swallowed me drink. But I think it, like... It struggled. Bye. You think space was funny, but the live stream is just B tier. Poor Ruby. Sapphire blue and emerald green have lots of representation, but no red. It does have the torchic line. And B for Shroomish with his evolution's god tier. Okay. Poor Shroomish, let's put him down with like the other failed pre-evolutions. We'll put him down here. With like these bottom things. The other green fellas we've put down here. That's really my only reasoning. I look, oh, there's some other grass types we can dump him with. Okay, here we have, so Shroomish, he was an angry boy, you know, he went to school. People picked on him a lot, he was angry, he was resentful. He wanted to set the school on fire. He didn't actually, he wanted to grow a garden because he's a grass type, you know? He wanted to plant some daffodils and stuff. And he was always picked on, but you know what they say about people you pick on in school or something? I don't know, something kind of moral story here. He grew up and look at him, he's amazing now. He is the best gardener you've ever seen. He's living his life going around like old people's homes, sorting out their gardens for them pretty much free of cost. And you know why he does it free? Because he's loaded, because he's a genius. He studied in school. He's like the top businessman and he has so much free money and spare time. He helps out elderly people doing their gardens. That is who we've got here. Look at him. He's such a gentleman. A tier, A plus. He even has the business hat. He does, right? That's just how much of a genius is. His hat is both a thinking hat and a safety hat for when he's like moving stuff around the garden. His hat is like a 2-in-1 protection and thinking. Ducklet in a nutshell. They both went to school together. The little ugly duckling and Shroomish, they went to school together. They were the best of friends. People always picked on them. And then they grew up and they became such a power couple. All right. I'm surprised you guys were not fighting for S tier for this, but not a single person asked for it. It looks like he's going into A, which is impressive because I thought for sure people would love this Pokemon. He's like such a solid Pokemon. You did you? You said he was God tier, that is true. You were away for a moment. I saw a couple votes for A. Well, if that's what the people say, I'll probably put it. Unless there's any God tier. Oh, right. I missed that when you said God tier. You meant S. You adore the fella punching mushroom dinosaur. Is he inspired by a dinosaur? Oh, I suppose he's a bit like a raptor. Wait, how did the mushroom go into a... I'm confused. How is he now a dinosaur? I didn't add that into the story. So yeah, he also went to school, became a businessman and a dinosaur, and he had a lot of spare time to help people in their gardens. We'll just throw in the dinosaur bit. It still works with the story. It still works. Does he deserve S tier? Is he as good as these four is the real question. Are we allowing him to go up? Or is he sitting in A? It's hard to know, like at what point do we stop? Because as good as he is he better than Grovyle? Well, he's Grovyle with extra features, really. He's got the same color palette. He's green like everything else in this generation. I honestly hadn't noticed that until it was mentioned. Alright. Do you think he's better than Sableye? Not the poor gremlin. You would put him up here? Well, actually, are we allowed to move these around? I would probably... I probably would have moved him down a bit. I don't know why you all like this man so much. Like, I know he's from a game or something, but he's just so round and he's got like a duck face, I think. I'm confused. Alright, what if we did it like this? We'll have him be up there. Is he worse than Mudkip? Oh, Mudkip's very round. Okay, I can see why Mudkip would win. I see why you would allow Mudkip. Is that her? Oh no, Mariana, look. Did we promise you we'd put Mudkip in D tier at some point? Because I might have forgot. Oh boy, you did. Alright, everyone, while Mariana's here, sorry to say, Mariana has spoken. Okay. How we all liking it so far? Oh no. Guys, look, blame Mariana for that. That is 100%. Look, guys, it's okay. When Mariana's gone, we'll move it back, okay? So yeah, Mudkip sitting in D tier. Justice for Pinnacle or whoever it was. Mariana, no, Mudkip sitting in D tier. Just... Man, Mary. What did we do with Pinnacle? Where did we put it? Where's the tier list? Oh. Oh. Well. Yeah, I can see, I can see why you might be angry. It's alright, guys. We'll move it back soon. We'll put it back. Here is a sloth. Oh, Kate realized we Pinnacle should not have been in D tier. Mariana, look over there. Yeah, look over there. Look, Mariana, over there to your left. It's a piano. Look. Okay, everyone. Look, here's a sloth. We've got... What do you all think about the sloth? It is pretty much just a sloth, right? I don't really know if Pokemon did anything. I think they literally picked up a sloth and just threw it in the game with like no design changes. So I don't think there's much we can do. A C or D, yeah. I do think the sloth needs to go down. Sloth like me, for real. I get home early for the first time and I'm immediately slandered, bewildered, and some other erd. It's a bit boring. It goes C, a D. Okay, we're gonna give the sloth all the way down. Down it goes. Boring sloth. Gone. Never to be seen again. Like Pinnacle. Here's another sloth. This sloth is angry and standing on two legs. Man. A tier for the angry sloth? He has vigor. Vigor on. He's cool. A B. Whereabouts? When you guys say A or B, you might need to like break it down into like A+ or A- and stuff. Because those are very drastically different now. Especially in B with so many Pokemon in it. A B+, a high B-. Okay, so like a middle B somewhere around Zigzagoon. Probably. Around Zigzagoon or routes. Like around that middle area. Interesting, interesting. Okay, we'll put it as like a really low B+, which is the exact same thing as a B-. Because these are all one tier, really. We've just separated them out so it's a little easier to see. So like, it's the same thing as here, or here. Same stuff. Alright, this next one is a sleepy big sloth. I've never really liked this evolution line. They're quite boring, I've always thought. Like, they haven't got like a splash of color or anything. They're just like a sloth that just gets bigger and more sleepy. He's kind of just there. Yeah, that's my thought with the evolution line. Like, there's never really anything going on with it. The only difference is the pluses. Get benefits. No. He's a better Snorlax. I actually prefer Snorlax though. Like, this was just like boring. Snorlax has a bit more character to him. This one doesn't feel like he cares. Like, he's just lounging around. Snorlax, you know, he's a big sleepy boy. But he's also got like a lovable face. This is just a boring one. Like, the whole line. I can't really... you're very much like an A+. Yeah, so it's like... I like how he doesn't care. That's cool. You could say the same for Snorlax, though. Whereas, I don't know what it is. I've just never bonded with this Pokemon. This dude killed me so many times, so I think he's cool. Psychic is a cool guy, like the lazy uncle that just comes through sometimes. Alright, I don't really have a lot of love or hate for him. I just think he's a boring design. So I will trust you guys on where to put him. Wherever you guys collectively roughly say where to go, I'll place him. But he's not going in S tier. He's definitely not got enough going on for S. A B-, A+, B-, B-. Okay. B-, wow. A++, that ranking does not exist. He has been murdered. We'll put him then... Gosh. I don't even know where. Like, what did we put him here? What did we put him quite low down? Thing is, some of these just seem to have a bit more to them. I suppose there are some people like him, so we'll bring him up a little bit, maybe. I don't know. My biasness is kicking in. I'm like just gradually gonna keep lowering him down. Alright, because people like him, I will put him here. I really like Wingull though. Oh, you've got 3 of my really, really beloved Pokemon right here. It's hard to put anything above them. Very biased. You know, I want to like move him up a bit, but I love all 3 of these Pokemon. It kills me to put him above them. So, he kills me. These are like just 3. I would have all of these in S tier. Then we move Team Tasty up. That is true. What if we moved others down? And that way Team Tasty can go higher up. What if we did it like this, right? And then he's not as low as the B-, and Team Tasty and Biscuit have got a bit higher up. It's just a seagull. Look, it's mainly Team Tasty from Mystery Dungeon that I have a great love for. We've sacrificed some other Pokemon. Eventually, because I never want to put anything above Team Tasty. They're just gonna like keep gradually moving their way up the list. Not biased though. No, I'm not. Pulls out the definition of bias. No, there's no bias. There's no such thing as bias here, right? I am the most neutral party here. I collect all of your opinions, right? And I put them together, and then I like repeat back at you what you've told me. I'm like a mirror into your souls. Except for Beautifly, but we did agree that each generation I can pick one Pokemon to just skip to the top. You collect all our opinions and then you tell us we're wrong. Look, I collect all your opinions, and if I agree with it, I let you know them, right? And if I think you're incorrect, I just slightly adjust your opinions so that you're not embarrassed when it finds out that you're wrong, right? I help make sure that that your opinions are correct, and so you don't need to worry about it. Sounds like we're being manipulated. No, look, distraction, here's a bug. Look at that metallic little bug fella. I don't actually think he is metallic though. I think he is just a bug type maybe. But look at it, look. Look at that. Dad, I think we're in a bad relationship. No. This is fine, this is fine. I don't know what the problem is. Okay. Does anyone like this guy? Oh. I sure don't. Okay, not thinking about what he evolves into. Does anyone like this specific little bug? He has a nice shiny though. Is he not like a solid golden color? I'm fairly sure. Let me Google that. Let me fact check what I've just said. What's he called? Oh, it's completely wrong Poke. I just Googled Shedinja. The entire Pokemon line in my head is just called Shedinja. I think even called... Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, he is a golden color. That's nice. Good to know. Not called Shedinja though. Ricardo is... Oh, he's a wee bit basic. Funny mustache. Honestly, see it here. I think he's a cool typing bug ground. I always thought he was a metal typing, like a steel or whatever, because he looks like that kind of metallic-y color. I thought he was a little robotic bug. Like, I thought he was someone's, like, pet robot bug. A C or a D, C tier, yeah. We'll put him as, like, a really low C. He's not got a lot going on. Poor guy. He does have a mustache though, so we'll give him that. Anyway, here's Shedinja number 2. There's the other one. What? I don't know why the entire evolution line in my head is just called Shedinja. Like, I just sort of like ignore their other names. In A tier, interesting. We've successfully been gaslighted by the distraction. Heck yeah, you have. The thing is, you can't afford not to be, because if you guys don't give your opinions quick enough, I put them on in D tier. You can't afford not to be distracted by the rankings. In A minus. Interesting. In A minus. So, in this area, if we were gonna do Shedinja is okay. Which one? There's loads of them. Every Pokemon's a Shedinja. If we were gonna put this one in A minus, would you maybe put it like above this one? Like over here? Yes. You could put quite a few of the next ones in D. But I know you won't do it to Skitty. Oh. Skitty's gonna cause arguments. Alright, we put it at the top of A minus. I think it's better than the Masquerade one. Shedinja number 308 goes into C minus tier. Skitty's just a cat. Oh no. You think that's fair? Okay. I like its crown. I do like the fact that it's got like a crown on its head. Okay, here's a... Oops, that's the wrong... Oops, that's a... chat. Okay, here's the real Shedinja. I like his eyeballs. Shedinja Prime is A plus and S. Interesting. Which one was Shedinja 38? One of the coolest Pokemon ever made. In A plus or S, he was good in your Sapphire run. Now, are you all saying he's cool because you can only get him if you have a spare slot and a Pokeball in your pocket? when you evolve Shininger #1. Are you all saying that because the gimmick is cool? And because he is as close to a dead Pokemon evolution as we're gonna get? Literally 100 bookshelf, at least A+. He does look really cool, and I love the fact that he's got like this wispy thing on his head that looks like a crown. Like, you know how like this one has on a real crown? Because he's alive, but then his dead counterpart has like a ghost crown. I do like that. Like, he's dead, but he's still kept his crown. He's still king even in the afterlife. You're saying it because he's cool in general. His gimmick's cool, his ability's cool. You think he's very cool, his lore, his look. I like the fallen angel, very creepy. He's literally the dead skin of a still living Pokemon. Is either memory of yourself popped up wearing your shed skin. Oh, can you imagine? Like all your dead skin cells that have like fallen off throughout your life just like emerge back together. And there's just like another you that's hollow inside walking around. And for some reason, no one's able to kill it despite it being incredibly flimsy. It seems unkillable just walking around, mimicking your every move. Got a cute little ghost crown though, I will give it that. Ew! I mean, that is essentially what it is. Fairly sure it would be hollow inside, unless you got enough dead skin cells to fill up the inside as well. Okay. Where were people saying? It looked like a lot of A+ or S. It looked like a lot of what people were saying. An A+ tier for me. So there's a couple A+, 1, 2, a few S's. How many? An S. Okay, we'll go with like a low S then. I think just under Breloom. Nah, he's only just making it into S tier. Almost into A+. We'll leave him right up on the end. We'll leave him all the way over here for now. He might come down. You never know. Who is next? Oh, Quiet. Oh, Gen 3 is totally like a trip down memory lane. What about Ludicolo? Yeah, the chat has spoken about that weird Pokemon. They really want him in S tier. I don't think I can lower it down. Alright, little Quiet here. I called it Quiet because that's what we named it in Pokemon in our first Ruby Nuzlocke. God, it's honestly such a joy to see some of these Pokemon. I think she died very quickly. Cute, B+. Adorable and round, A-. Ooh, interesting. Hello, Fries! Welcome! A B-. So we've got like a B or an A. So we're looking around like the middle. I'm surprised you guys are putting it so high. I thought you'd be like, oh, it's boring, lower it down. But you're actually giving it quite a good middle ground. Which is not bad. I was not expecting that. Not expecting that at all. Alright. One thing I will say about this Pokemon, it doesn't really affect the design, just the Pokemon as a whole. I hate its evolutions. I think this one itself is really cute, and then it evolves into such an awful way. Like, its evolutions, they're okay as themselves in their own Pokemon, but they shouldn't be attached to this little cutie. Like, this little one should have evolved in its own cute way, and they should have been like a separate evolution line. There's a lot of Pokemon like that, where I just think like they would be a lot better if they were to separate themselves and do something else. You don't hate Ladrid, very much dislike Explode. Is Explode the fully evolved one, isn't it? Ladrid's at least an A-. Like, he got rad in the name. Oh, we have a bad relationship with Ladrid after Mystery Dungeon. Alright, this one seemed to be around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it next to Routes. So they could be friends. Because they look like it looks like one of them. They're both really shy, yet both really powerful on the inside. I think they're quite a cute little friendship there. They totally vibe together. They would totally vibe together. Honestly, our tier lists are always a mix of like total biasness, complete like which ones are in mystery dungeon, which Pokemon would vibe together, and which ones are somewhat similar in shape and typing that we just put them together. Like, if someone was to ask us like, yo, what like criteria did you use for ranking these Pokemon? You'd be like, you know, who knows? Okay, Loudred is a living speaker. That's a cool design. Let me tell you the issue with Loudred. My issue with Loudred is that he left me to die multiple times when I was a Sunflora. Loudred is terrible. He's an awful friend. He left me to die. Pokemons. He's a living alarm clock though, true. But he also carried you to win as well, also true. After he watched me die a stupid amount of times. Okay. I don't like the fact his mouth is stuck open. It's not actually. He can close it, can't he? I'm fairly sure he can actually close his mouth. In like the anime, I think he does close it. Could you imagine your mouth being stuck that wide open? But anyway, what I was saying earlier is about the evolution lines. I don't like the fact that these evolve into each other. Like, they just don't look like they should. It's a very cute Pokemon, and then it becomes a very angry thing. He has got teeth. He does get the teeth bonus. Ninja S tier, I always thought that one was neat. Being an angelic bug. Yeah, that one did. It only just made it into S tier. Almost an A+. Almost. Hey, Origin, how's it going? Just shove your fist in there. What's he gonna do about it? Bite? He will bite off your arm. They kind of have you consider the theme and names. The first one's quiet and shy. And then the next one, I suppose, like they get aggressive, more aggressive and loud as they go on. You can kind of see that. The last is extremely loud. Yeah, so they do get more aggressive and loud. It's like someone upset the first evolution so badly. They decided that they were gonna grow up, and rather than becoming a distinguished business dinosaur helping old people with their gardens, they became the riffraff, causing a lot of noise and violence around the place. This is like the two outcomes of bullying. The kid either goes on to be a good businessman, or he goes on to just scream down the street randomly. He goes on just to play really loud music. Sounds like my teens. This is Mariana as a Pokemon. Okay, where were we gonna put it? I think I missed where people were putting them. Was it like a B-, I think? Don't remember. I don't remember. I forgot. What if we... I think I saw someone say put it in A. Maybe... Shouldn't it... Oh no, that wasn't... Living around clock is a cool... So you said it was cool, but I don't know. Like a B, do you think? It's hard because I don't have a lot of love for like either of these two Pokemon. There's another B. What if we put it down next to this other angry sloth? We'll put it all the way down there and we'll go on to its evolution. I think its pre-evolution deserves to go a bit higher. Okay. This is the, you think he's cooler than Exploud. So you all think, from what I could tell, this one. Oh, you'd put him in D tier. I don't think he's D tier material because that's like the really like most basic of the basic. Exploud is a B- or C. Yeah, so like in order to go into D, you have to be like the most basic, boring thing to look at. Which is where I would put this fella, but... And then yet you kind of get more interesting as you go in. And he does have some stuff going for him. This one is almost like too overdone. Like there's too much going on. You like it more than Loudred, to be honest. Interesting. I think this one does probably... I can see why it would have a bit of a divide. Because there's a lot of design details going on. So there's lots of bits to like, but also lots of bits to hate. It's definitely an interesting one. See? Super happy. You might be the only one that likes this Pokemon. You might be the only one that would put it higher up. In which case, you've probably been outvoted. And we'll have to put it further down. Should we put it as like a really low B-? He's before his time, D. I don't think he's bad enough to go into D. Like, he's not super boring. We could put him in C. If you guys think he belongs even further down. We could put him really low. Silcoons are better than that dude. Oh, what an insult. What a terrible insult he's just summoned. Can you imagine being this massive, threatening beast with all of these, like, I don't know, like speakers or something going off his head, and someone like picks up Silcoon and be like, this is better. I'll take this web-covered ball, thanks. Oh, that must be so upsetting for him. Poor little guy. Oh, I don't think he deserves to go that low. Suku gonna boost Igor that compliment though. Good for him. Are we really gonna put it like that low down? Really? Super happy? I'm sorry, but it's everyone gets a ton of their favorite Pokemon going all the way down. And it would seem in general Silcoon needed the boost. Silcoon and Cascoon, all of these bottom guys are in shock right now. They're like, how? How have we made it up here? This one's concerned about who's just turned up next to it. Explode is kind of cool, but he's kind of ugly. Yeah, I think that's the issue with him. I think. You think he's C though? We could move him back up to C. Well, either way, he's at the bottom of the list. I mean, at this point, he's got no hope, really, regardless of where he is. All right, we'll move on and we'll think about him. Loudred, way more ugly. Oh, poor Loudred. Can we put Silcoon to C tier? His confidence is making him glow, and he should move up. Somebody's kind of ugly. Take your fence. No, super happy. Don't be silly. You don't look like this Pokemon, I assure you. I don't think we can move up the Cascoon and Silcoon. You think wait, you actually want to move Silcoon up? This one's Silcoon, I think. Due to the glowingness of the compliment of being better than others, Silcoon has made it all the way up to S tier. Do you see how happy they are? The glowingness. That one eyeball peeking out at everyone. Truly showing them that he is the best Pokemon. Good job, Silcoon. We're so proud of you. Everyone's watching their favorite Pokemon at like the bottom of the list. And Silcoon has somehow like climbed up. The two Cocoons are kind of likable. Oh no. Let's quickly move on. Look, distraction. Santa, look. Good job, Silcoon. Alright, look. Because everyone's encouraged Silcoon, I'll allow it to sit at the top for a little bit. Here's Santa. For anyone that doesn't know, again, I had one of these in my Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke, and he was named Santa. And I always gave him a little Santa hat. We will allow, because a lot of people seem to like Silcoon now, for some unknown reason. Silcoon is temporarily at the top of the list. You like the punching bag. He is like a punching bag that punches you back. Technically, this means that Mudkip is now below Silcoon, therefore is D tier. Santa Claus is round, but he gets the round bonus. He does. He is very round. Everything about him is round. He is beyond circular. His cheeks, his hands, his tummy, his face. Everything about this man gets the round bonus. Alright, so again, this is one where I don't think his design is overly great, but I am very biased. Pretty much any Pokemon we use during our Pokemon Ruby runs, I'm incredibly biased for. Even the weird Love Heart fish, I'm sure I used that at some point too. I don't remember what I called it though. You think he deserves a B+? He's cute, scrappy, and punchable. He will punch you back, be careful. Alright, a C. Okay, so there's votes for a C and there's a vote for a B+ for him. It would seem. So we could put him like around here. What if we put him as like a top B-? Oh, and a vote for an A+ and a B-. Oh dear. It's so difficult when you guys are like C, B-, B+, A. It's like, gets really hard to reflect it back, you know? What we were saying earlier about me being a mirror. The more divided you are, the more confused I become. He goes everywhere. Can we just duplicate him? Can we just like split him up across? Every tier gets a Santa. A G tier. Actually, yeah, if he's Santa, we can put him in D for dead. Any Pokemon we name Santa just instantly goes. I'm sure we did that with one of the other ones as well. With Delibird, I'm sure we did. A G for good, but we don't have a G tier. Alright. A B+, B-, A+. We could give him like a B+ then. I think that would probably round it out with what we've got between the A's and the B's and stuff. Well, there was a C. We'll give like a mid B+. So we'll put him like here, maybe? What do you all think about that? Maybe here. Next to the water spider. Sometimes when it gets too confusing, I just pick a middle spot and I just throw them in. Like, oh, clearly it's divided. He'll just go in the middle somewhere. Below the low tide. Oh. Bye-bye, Santa. Okay. He's there looking after these guys with the leaf fella. Why the heck is Surskit that low? Mariana, they told me about some really nasty bugs and it was disgusting, so Surskit had to be punished. Surskit. Also, I do want to clarify, it looks like they're low down because they're like on the 4th row. But A tier, like, is all one tier, really. We just sort of separated it out so we can see it easier. So even though it looks like they're 4 rows down, really they are in like the 3rd tier. They're in like 3rd place. You apologize for the bug talk. It was disgusting. You told her about the water spiders. It was about some weird bug in their houses. They live with these bugs in their houses. Oh my gosh, it was like a house centipede or something. It freaked me out. It was awful. Awful. Surskit's cute. They are cute. But they are in like the 3rd tier. They're not doing too bad. Alright, here's Santa's evolution. Big Santa. Alright. This one, his little hands have evolved into bigger hands. And he's put on trousers and a skirt. You like Big Santa, Super Santa, Iron Hands is way cooler. Oh, an A+, he's got style, a C. Sasuke is just a little dude and doesn't need to be associated with such nasty things. It's too late. He's a sumo wrestler, which is really cool to use as a design. It is very cool. Like, he's gone from like training and now he's just a full-on sumo wrestler. I will appreciate that. I've always kind of liked it. You go with a high B-, B-. Pretty inspired A-, B-, A+. Though it looks like between... There's a couple of votes for A-, and then a lot of votes for a B-. So what if we put him as like a high B- or like a low B+? Water spiders are cute. They're not actual spiders. No. Anything with spider or book or anything in the name, not allowed. Despite one being on my top. Shrivish should be higher. I thought that too, right? But chat had decided he deserved to go down. Chat decided the Shroomish needed to die. Okay. So we are gonna prune face mushroom is fine. That oh no, poor little mushroom. We'll put him as sort of like, what if we put him here? So like a really low B+. Just make a tier just for him. For Santa or for the mushroom. I like that sometimes when we can't decide on where to put a Pokemon, the answer is always just like, oh, just make a new tier. Just put them in on their own. It's too difficult. Just make a brand new tier just specific. Imagine that. Here's my tier list, and it's just like a 1,000 line list of just all the Pokemon. in no particular order. They're all just in their own tier. Except for Shedinja, where there's for some reason 3 of them. That could be how it works, right? Okay, here's a little... Okay, our next one, guys. Are you ready for the next Pokemon? Who is the roundest of boys you will ever see? If you guys like round boys, this is it. He's got a round tail, a round body, round ears, little eyes, little round white cheeks. Extremely S+, super S. A lame C tier. Oh, a literally god S+, A-. Oh, Azrael for president. A-, just a Gen 2 Pokemon. Little friend ranks high. C, not much going on. Oh. So there are those of you that are in love with the round Pokemon, putting him in S tier. There are those of you that know how to rank Pokemon, putting him in C tier. And there are those of you that are split. You want to rank properly, but you also love the roundness, so you're putting him in A tier. Oh, I'm very split. A-. It's an interesting one. Because it is a very, very cute design. Like, I don't think he does go as far down. Like, there's nothing wrong with being basic so long as it works. And I do think it works. He's so round, he gets the round bonus multiple times. Like, the fact he's simple isn't the problem. Because we've had other simple Pokemon. Like, look at Silcoon over here. Put him below Torchic. I can see that. Torchic's quite round as well. If you were to chop off Torchic's head and detach a tail going from the body to the head and paint him blue, you would have this Pokemon. Wait, why is Silcoon here? Don't mention that. We need a round tier. I mean, that would fix everyone's love for round shapes if we just had a circle tier. He bounces on his tail though, his little legs don't do anything. That's peak design. Sure, we could try to do that with Torchic too, if we just chopped off some more. So pretty much, Silcoon made it to the top tier because someone gave it a compliment, and the compliment made it glow and become so confident it moved up on its own into S tier temporarily. And we just haven't managed to move it back while chat's been distracted yet. Activated his trap card and moved up a few tiers. Just a couple tiers, yeah. Why are we talking about chopping off Torchic's limbs? What I'm saying is Torchic and this little blue fella are very, very similar. So, like, if you were to put them together, right? If you were to make Torchic blue and separate the head and the body and then connect it with a wire, you would have the same Pokemon. They are very, very, very similar. They are intensely similar in design. They're nothing alike. I refuse. Straight to C? Oh, straight to C? That's replacing the entire Pokemon? No. No, no. It's just changing the color and chopping off its head. I think you're stretching that. Stretching Torchic's... Okay. Torchic's more iconic. I do prefer Torchic out of the two. I do. See, that's more complex than this. Oh, man. I don't think it deserves D tier, right? I didn't know this one was going to become so controversial. When you take Kit, change your color, species, and state of entirely. She's basically mud prey. Thank you. That is the best compliment I've ever received in my life. Moving down, moving to like a B plus. A B minus or C. Chopping off his head. Maybe. Look, if you were to take me, right? Change my coloring and pretty much only that, you would get past, right? If you were to get Torchic and make it blue, you would... Right below Torchic. So like where Sasuke is? Anywhere under Blaziken we riot. Oh. What is she on? What? I'm just saying they're very similar designs, right? Can you not see it? Do I need to open up Microsoft Paint? Do we need to paint Torchic and this, what's he called? Azumarill or something? To the right of Torchic. Impromptu art stream. Hang on, let me work this. And I'll show you what I mean, right? I'll show you. Where's paint? Where's paint going? I'm doing with this with my mouse, by the way. Let me have a look. What is it we've got here? Let me close that. Where's the difference, Torch? It looks like an animal. Azumarill is just too blue. Like, when was your last what? Like the optician, the glasses? It's overdue, actually. It's meant to go like a year ago. Anyway. Oh no, that's not the right thing I'm wanting. Where is paint? Paint. Here is paint. Alright, are you all ready? So here is, right? Here's, that's not what I was wanting. So you've got, why is it not filling? Why is it? This one? Alright, here is a Pokemon. I don't think I can ever be ready. Right? You all see what I'm drawing here, right? You all know what this Pokemon is based on these shapes, right? Now, what if I was to tell you this is actually a Torchic, but I just haven't filled in the details yet? A blue snowman. what does this Pokemon look like? Where is it? Okay. It's, 2 Voltorbs, Pimlop. No. So this is, he's actually looking concerned. I don't know why, but we'll carry that on from the sprite that I'm looking at. All right, so here is. Oh gosh. You all see this Pokemon, right? This is a very badly drawn Azu, whatever it's called. Where's Toxic gun? Okay. There it is. Now I'm gonna do. What about his little legs? The little legs don't matter, right? You see Thud with a mummy Voltorb and a daddy Voltorb. They get a Toxic. His friend shaped. You choose double neck. And now I'm gonna draw the same thing again, but this time, right? What we have here is a Toxic. You see, very similar in shape. This drawing is why it's S tier, by the way. This sorry. This is a Toxic. Right? What is she cooking? It's completely different. Only in the color. It's only an orange Piplup. And look, even with like the eyes, right? Toxic again. Eyes right here. Right? You see? These are like, if you were to, like, as I was saying, if you were to chop off Toxic's head and connect it with a tail, you would get the same Pokemon. This ain't no droid stream, I was bamboozled. Change color and shapes, it could be me. Welcome to the educational Zoomy stream. What are you on about? It looks like the same thing. You all are insane. They're beyond the same. You're all messing with me. You all... We're ignoring what if it stood up, would he fall down? The Toxic doesn't look like Toxic at all. You're just drawing an orange Azrael. No, I'm not. Look, here's its mouth, right? And even, like, rather than ears, right? We'll give it its little head spike and its little... Like, the base shapes are there, right? Look, it's a Toxic. Told you all I was drawing a Toxic. You see? Gosh. Not expecting this today. It has a beak. No, it doesn't. No, they're like identical. Orange Azrael with a mohawk. There you go. Blob gets it. They're pretty much the same. Just one has ears. They're pretty much. Gosh. What about his talon and his foot? We don't need feet. I didn't draw Azrael's feet, so it's only fair that I don't draw Toxic's feet, you know? It's a completely different creature. No. They're literally the same. We don't need... Like, if I was to draw feet on one, I would have to draw feet on the other, and then they start to look too different. As an orange snowman. This is how you're gonna go viral. No, it's not. This clip will never leave this stream. No one will ever even know. Only you guys will know about the Toxic Azrael situation. Sure, don't you know? No. I'm gonna delete the stream so no one can find it. Honestly though, I honestly think, right, even as it is, if you were to like chop off its head, and then if you were connecting its head to its body with a tail like Azrael, it would be a floating head on a tail. which would be the same thing for torching. Chat will make sure to spread this clip. We'll post it in the VTuber Reddit. What the heck? Your torching looks like an orange Sonic without his shoes. Vic Cruz? Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just... It's not a real torching. The meme channel already has twice as many memes as we can get per week. Wait. On Discord? No. No, who did this? Puddle, what the heck? For anyone not in our Discord. For anyone not in our Discord. Thanks. Thanks for that. But you know what? Their eyes are the same, at the very least. You can say their eyes. You can say their eyes are the same. Alright, that's okay. Deleting this picture, we don't get to see it anymore. What the heck happened down there? Oh dear. Okay, it's deleted. I didn't save it. No saving. Gone. That was fast. Amazing. Now that you mention it, Mudbray and Azurill are identical. Yeah, so what I'm saying is every Pokemon could be an Azurill if you really close your eyes and believe. Azurill and Torchic are the same Pokemon too. Well, they have the same eyes. In fact, I drew it to prove it. Oh no. Hang on. Do you have this without the white background? Do you have it transparent? Now I think about it, Aaron and Squampin are the same. Exactly, Onyx and Azurill. Everything's an Azurill. We still finishing this gen today. We were never going to finish this gen today. We're all circles. If you really look, me, Chibizumi, and Azurill are like the same Pokemon. You okay? This always happens every time we rank Pokemon. Every single time we go to rank Pokemon, we spiral. I always think of them as like a just chatting stream with Pokemon in the background. Like, it always spirals into something with the odd Pokemon ranking like once an hour. When you really think about it, Skitty is just a rip-off Azurill. Honestly, they're exactly the same. If you were to take Skitty and make it stand on its tail, they are identical. They're like just a pink version of it. I agree with you there, Super Happy. I honestly believe in that. Oh my goodness, thank you. Okay, hang on. We've got something here. We have the... Azurill is truly the god among Pokemon. Alright. Pink Pan, thank you. I have seen Mudbray has been updated. Okay. Thank you, Pink Pan. You see, everyone, Mudbray looks just like Azurill. He had an aneurysm like 30 minutes ago. Twins almost. They're identical. Honestly identical. The same thing. They are the same thing. Anyway. Your heart is transcended. Mudbray has 3 legs. I think they're meant to be like Mudbray's spots. He's got like white patches on him. Okay, what are we gonna do with Azurill? What are we gonna do with the god among Pokemon? The one Pokemon that every Pokemon comes from. What are we gonna do? What is this popsicle that you just drew? This is Pink Pan's Mudbray. An A- a D. Truly, you know, if all other Pokemon are just an upgraded version of Azurill, I can't put him anywhere other than S at this point. Safer can't believe we went on this huge tangent. I think we should leave it where it is because if we touch it, for better or worse, someone will die. Should we just add a whole tier? Hang on. Let's just add a row above. This is the only one I'm allowing you guys to add. Oops. This is the only tier that you guys are allowed to add in only because of the debate. Okay? This isn't a round tier. This is purely... How do you spell his name? Azuril or something. This is purely his tier. This is only where he can go. No one else gets their own tier. No one else can go in this tier. Put Toxic in there. Only these two can go in the tier. Oh, only. No one else is allowed to die. Silcoon can go in there. No, Silcoon honestly just belongs in S tier. Okay. Oh, okay. This is the This tier is dead to me. We can all just ignore this tier now. Let's just All right, everyone, let's carry on. Here's the next Pokemon. We just hit our problems. We had a problem and we got rid of them. It took us like an hour, but they're gone, okay? The ninja's just a ghost of Azur. Oh my gosh. How long did it take us to debate Azurill and then we just put it in its own tier? I don't even think I spelled its name right. Is it a double L? Alright. Here we have a nose. It is a rock with a nose. I believe it always points north, from what I understand. Or maybe that's its evolution. I don't remember. I think I'm in shock after the Azurill. Oh boy. I don't even know what to think anymore. Oh, a solid B. Okay, so we go to C, or I don't think it's as basic as a C. Azurill is double L. Ooh. But right now it's all double U's. I'll add in the double L. You can't see it though. Nosepass a B minus. Yeah, I don't think it belongs in the A tier. Wow, we were all like coming into this like Gen 3 has amazing Pokemon. Gen 3 is unstoppable. And then we were like, everything's in B. Where's Azurill? They're both up there. We just hid them. So no one has to look at them anymore. They're there, don't you worry. We solved the situation by moving them out the way. Alright. I feel like I'm having a fever dream. What happened? I honestly have no idea what happened, right? I think I started off as like a joke, like, oh yeah, Torchic and Azurill are the same. And then I like committed far too hard into the joke. Like, don't ever doubt my commitment to a joke, right? It completely spiraled. Gen 3 was meh, but there's a few really cool ones. Oh, I love Gen 3. I think a lot of these I wish could be higher, but I understand that they're not. Joke. It was like a joke. When you really think about it, Arceus and Azurill are the same. Oh yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. If you really think about it. They both invented all life. Okay, let me have my orange juice while you all think about nose pass. Oh gosh. You won the battle, but you didn't win the Azrael War. Alright, a C for nose pass. Is that where we're thinking? I saw someone else at a B earlier as well. Yeah, I don't think anyone really has any strong feelings for the little nose fella. And his evolution isn't even in this gen either. Which is a bit sad for him. Oh gosh, should we? Okay, I thought I scrolled up too high. I thought the tier came back. Nose pass, I don't get the hate. I mean, he is just a rock with a big nose on it. I don't really get what they were going for. You think he's pretty striking. One for a rock fella, nose pass and D. Oh. There were definitely some people that like to rank higher and others that just go all the way down. There's definitely like a divide. Just saw the victory in Discord. What the heck? I like it, but not higher than a B. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe like a low B. Like if we would have put him here, maybe. Like he's not C tier. I do think he's higher than that, but he also doesn't have a lot going on. I think he's got enough that he's not like too low down. The division is down and up. The thing is, you guys are always so divided. I always just end up going in the middle. Which is why I think B tier is massive. Why B tier is just becoming extremely large. Alright. Everyone, this next Pokemon, right, is of great importance to both myself and the channel as a whole. Everyone that is subscribed to this channel must love this Pokemon. Or, Mari has permission to take you out back. Anyway. Here is a cat. Here is a Skitty. A little cat. Let's go. It's okay, Super Happy. Just say you like the cat. Just say how much you love it. S-tier Moon gets the idea. A nice cat. I saw you had a Skitty run, so I'll just say quiet. S because I'm scared. Yeah, we had an entire Pokemon Ruby run with nothing but Skitty. Like, Skitty was my life for a lot of weeks. I have come to love Skitty. Mari, is Skitty is anywhere other than S. As for scared is valid. As cat goes, it does have the percussion going. Oh, the pink cushion. It does. I do like the cat, but the knife wielding mods make me nervous. All the mods are there with like their sharpened knives. Like, yes, S tier. You think it's probably a B, but A minus is fine too. Pink Pan is brave. The bravest one of us all. I'm very super happy. I don't wield a knife. Too messy for my taste. I like Meowth way more. Meowth is a terrible Pokemon. Where did we put Meowth? Meowth was Gen 1, wasn't it? What did we do with that Pokemon? Where did we put Meowth? Meowth is... Oh my gosh, where is it? How high up did it go? How the heck did Meowth go so high up the list? Am I blind? And Meowth was the animal with a gem on its head tier. That's where its evolution... Oh yeah, Meowth is there too. Oh my gosh, Meowth made it into B. Okay. I really start to doubt what we were thinking. Okay. I forgot about that. We just had a whole group of Pokemon that had a gem on their head. We were like, oh, just throw it with the rest. Alright. I will allow you all to put Skitty at the lowest of the S tier. Congratulations, everyone. Let's move on. Here's its evolution. I have no personal opinion about this one whatsoever. You're allowed to completely bash it. Take out all your Skitty rage on this cat. We never evolved out with Skitties, so I have no interest. Anything you wanted to say about Skitty, you can say about this one. To be honest, you kind of like it a bit more than Skitty. To be fair, it does have more personality to it. I do agree that without the Skitty run, it is a better one out of the two. But I like that Skitty just has that, like, Brock face going on. Like, it just doesn't care. It never opens its eyes ever, I don't think. It reminds me of Brock from the anime. Anyway. Purple's better than pink. I agree. What does Kitzumii think? Kitzumii, where are you? I've just heard you a moment ago. If you come over here, I'll give you a treat. If you tell everyone what you think. Come here. It's like you turn your chair one way and she goes round the other. Little Kitzumii. Come here. Alright, wait. I accidentally had a little nap. It came boy to my boy being an S tier. Let's go. Where is the cat? Oh, she's... Hang on. Come here. Oh, okay, I got her. I got the cat. Alright, Kitzumii. I need you to let me know what you think of the other cat. She's... Okay. I'll give you treaties. Okay, she didn't want to say anything. She ran away. It looks like a wine mum shopping on Christmas Eve, not because she needs to, because she wants to be seen. What the heck? Alright, little Kitzumii, thank you for not saying anything. Here's a handful of treats. Okay. I have like a whole box of treats on my desk. Just for little Kitzumii. Kitsumi's no opinion, yeah. I lifted her up to the screen and I showed her the cats and she just had no interest. She just walked off. You didn't, one of the frontliner brains in the anime also have a Pokemon with closed eyes, did it? Oh, the Frontier, frontliner. Alright. So, Kitzumii didn't care one way or another, so I would allow you guys to choose where the evolved cat goes. Since I kind of, dictated Skitty, I would allow you to have control over the next few Pokemon. I will not change your opinions, but you all need to agree on where you're gonna put them. I will not force them one way or another. Azurill, okay, that one's banned. Put it in D to counter the Skitty. Oh. Because Skitty flew, the poor other one has to go all the way down. Poor guy. You'd say an A+, okay. An A+. I don't think it deserves a D. I will say that. Should go in Skitty tier. We can't. We've sacrificed our 1 tier for Azurill. You prefer Skitty, you'd say a B+ top. Daddy Cat B+ bottom. Frontier brain that did also actually like brought back because of it. Like an actual brain? What? When you say that, do you mean like an actual brain? No, you mean, okay, they're people. That makes more sense. For a second there, I thought Pokemon had brains in jars. I was getting a bit concerned. I was like, did I miss something? Okay, they're a group of people. Alright. They're a group of elite trainers. Okay. So it looks like Skitty is staying in S tier, but it looks like for its evolution, there is a mix between A+, B+, and D. Which is like the most spread out the most spread out options you guys could have. So what if we put it as like, I don't think it should go in D just because Skitty's an A. You'll settle for a B-. So like, so that's a B-. There was a vote for A+. So what if we did like a high B? That way it's like in the middle of what everyone wanted. Like if we put it up next to the dog, maybe. The dog and the cat, the best of friends. You genuinely enjoy this. The weird ranking or the Azrael? Alright, what if we put it over there? It's Homeward Bound. Yeah, like if the cat and the dog, they're off together on a little adventure, you know? Suskit's there behind them wanting to join in. I would say that's like a middle ground. Okay, you all need to agree on this next one though. Here's a Pokemon. It has a jaw for a hair. It does get the teeth bonus, so whatever you say, I will be moving it up slightly because of the teeth. It has a good set of teeth. The kind of teeth that I would draw, to be honest. You know, well spaced out teeth. Because if you're asking your chat to agree, someday you'll all like unanimously just agree. Recreate the movie Bolt with Delicat, Mischievous and stuff. Oh, Bolt was such a good movie. I need to add that on my list to rewatch. Hang on. I loved Bolt. The like animated one with the dog. Where is that to watch list that I've got? Bolt. Added. It is added. Alright. Bolt's such a good movie. You keep putting them in B tier. Everything ends up in B tier because a lot of people want A and some people want D, so they end up getting like middle grounded. Eudora, she's based off a yokai which eats people with their hair. You think she's incredibly unique, very cool in A. Did you know that Pokedex misspells his name as... Wait. It puts a H in it? Oh. I can never pronounce his name in the best of times. You can't be misspelling it. Is it S, but you'd settle for a B+, bottom of D. I'm starting to think you put everything in D tier. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the votes for D tier because I think you're doing that, so I end up going with the middle ground. It looks like the majority want either A or S. So there's A-, is a lot of them. Well, no, there's A-, there's S, but we'll accept an A+, an A, an S. I'm gonna ignore the D. Don't forget the teeth bonus. It does get the teeth bonus, that is true. So actually, she'd make it into S, yeah. So Pokemon that get the teeth bonus, if we think they have a really good set of teeth, they go up about half a tier. And considering A is currently quite small, she would just sort of like, if we put her in A, she would end up just into S anyway. So her Mega Evolution even doubles her teeth. She gets more teeth worthy. You hate it? Oh. Does Mudbray only have 3 legs? I think it's the his spots, his little white marks, his white patches on like his body. You know how like usually has like a little love heart? But maybe he might have lost a leg somewhere. Alright, we'll leave this one as like a low S then. But I will agree, Skitty, since I forced it in that, will always be the lowest of S's. Just because it probably shouldn't be there. So we will allow that one to go lower down. How are we doing with... Oh. Okay. We're not doing too bad, guys. We're not doing too bad. We've got a lot of Pokemon to go. But I think we have done quite a lot. We should have had like a... Oh gosh, hide that. We should have had like a counter on screen that adds up every time we rank one. So we knew how many we got through. I think we started with Wingull. So we could probably look at the Pokédex numbers actually. Anyway. Skitty low. Skitty is just amazing. Right, we have A metal boy. This is a metal boy with metal and an eyeball. He is so gosh darn cute. Okay, he's got a lot around. We've done 25 Pokemon so far. We did get quite distracted. We usually do a bit more in one stream. We got a bit distracted along the way. We still have some more of the stream to go, don't you worry. We get some more done. A-, he's the cutest metal guy. An A for Aaron. Oh, there's a lot of love for Aaron. You lot because he reminds you of your sister? I hope you mean like he doesn't look like her. She'd be very offended. I'm assuming maybe she had one. I don't have much reason here, but I think he's an A- design. That's okay. Everyone actually seems to have agreed upon the fact that he is an A-tier Pokemon. This is the first time I think you've all agreed. So I'm going to quickly do it before you all start to disagree. We're going to put him next to the doggo because I think we put him there for the same reasons. No reason, we just thought he was cute. Very quick before you all change your mind. I put him in next to the cute dog. We have put them together. An S+? Alright, as cute as he is. It's too late. Everyone's agreed with the A. I don't think he's got enough going on to put him up to S. Aaron's like a B. Okay, well the B and the S counter each other out, so... Blob's changing their inner snake. Oh, channeling their inner snake. Sometimes words are hard. Very difficult to speak sometimes. Okay. So we like the cute little boy. Very round, very adorable. And then he gets angry. He gets to this angry spiky boy. Very similar, but spiky. A spiky, angry, less cute boy. What are you gonna do with that? What are you all thinking? What's your first instinct when you see this thing? A B? Interesting. Hit puberty and not working well for him. Another B, not as cute as Aaron, not as cool as Agron. B-. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of votes for a B. Yes. Blobs become snake. He's just so middling. Oh, okay. So it looks like he's going in a B. We'll put him down with like the other like something, but not quite something. He looks so weird in game too. Oh, you had so much love for his pre-evolution. Like everyone was like, oh, he's so cute, he's adorable. And then he aged up and everyone was like, oh my. We've not got it locked down in C. I wonder if people are like too afraid to put it down. Sorry late, but thank you so much for putting our Lord Breloom in S. Hello John, how's it going? Our love was conditional, just like real life. Oh man, let's see if this trend continues for its evolution. All the way. What do you think about this one? Oh, this one's interesting because he stands up on 2 feet. An A+. Ooh. Interesting. Another one for A+. A B, but higher than Larion. I actually really like him. He's really cool looking. It's still somewhat cutest. Agron, I mean, I wish he remained on all fours. There's a lot of Pokemon like that. I agree. There are a lot of them where you're just like, why is he standing up again? And it's not even that they look bad. It's just about the fact that yet again, they're on 2 feet. He's like, just keep like, even just some of them down on all fours. Not a lot, just now and then. He was part of your first competitive team, many memories. I did disappear for a bit to prize your roommate's Halloween costume. Ooh, a praise. What crimes have been committed? Not a lot. Oh, he's sick in A, he's sick S. I'd possibly say A, but I can see it. He's not in S yet. I just put them there while we think about them, so I can see them. It looks like there's a lot of love for A. There was 1 vote for B, I think, and 1 for S. So it looks like an A plus, I think, was winning in this tier. If you take the B and the S out. Okay, have you seen the new drawings? Oh boy. Oh boy, there's some interesting drawings. Okay, so Mary turned me into an Azurill. And you know what? I agree. We look very similar. Oh my gosh. Paint Pan has been producing the master plays. Oh boy, they're interesting. The Mudbray's interesting. Oh yeah, the Victory. I saw that one. The poor Mudbray got dragged into this. Everyone not in the Discord, you need to join. You need to see that stuff. Very interesting. Anyway. Azurill to me. I've been Azurilled. Alright, guys. Here we go. We're moving on. We're gonna leave this one in A+. Discord mentioned, the mods are in on it. The mods have jumped straight in there. Thank you, thank you. The card has a lot of fun stuff. It has both Discord, my other socials. It's got any kind of art I commission that isn't currently secret, you can see. And it's got like manga, credit, stuff like that. There are loads of fun stuff. I'm quite proud of it. I made it myself. Sometimes I open it up just to look at it to see my handiwork. Very proud. But anyway, here is the next Pokemon. Little meditating fella. Meditite, I think it's called. Unless that's the evolution, I forget. I always forget. Sometimes I think I know a Pokemon name and I say it so confidently and then you all tell me off, like Jenga. Which is apparently Gengar. I think Jenga sounds nicer, like Gen, you know? I don't know. Sounds cuter. Makes it less aggressive, more friend-shaped. But yeah, this one's an interesting one. Jenga? Yes, Jenga! Gengar versus Jenga. One is friendlier than the other. One has like a friendlier sounding name. But let's not get into another Jenga pet. A D for Meditite? Oh, I don't think it's a D tier. Oh no, not this again. Oh dear. Oh no. I don't know if it's D tier worthy. A B minus. Oh, okay, maybe it's a lot lower down than what I was thinking. You'd say a C? Too lanky? Ew, onion F? Okay, maybe it was a D tier, okay. So we'll put this one in either a C or a D then. I thought for sure you guys were all gonna put it higher. You like the funky little yogi? The Doge has spoken. Medicham is Pete, but this guy is bland. Oh, poor little guy. He's just chilling, just sitting down. We like to surprise you, kid. It honestly blows my mind. There are a lot of Pokemon that I pull up that I think you guys would rank so much higher, and then you're like, dead. Dead to me. You say B for the pleasant color scheme, but C is fine. Has such a glow up though. You think he's ugly, but in a compelling way. Oh, the poor guy is just being insulted by everyone. Alright, we'll put it all the way down. I don't think it's bland enough to go into the D tier. Like, I don't think it's quite bland enough for that. I just remembered Silcoon's up here. Okay. I was thinking, like, why is there only one? Bloody Silcoon. Forgot they'd somehow ran away. Well, I see that in D tier. Look. It survives the D tier. It does. It just survives D tier. Seedot made it down there because it's just a seed. There wasn't much else going on. Alright. From what I can gather then, you all will put this one a little higher than what I expect. Maybe? Unless you're gonna shock me again and everything you've just said was a lie. A for Adult Onion, he's chill. Interesting. Where have I seen this Pokemon recently? Oh, Mystery Dungeon! I was thinking, like, where have I seen it recently? Was it Pokemon Sleep? No, they're not in that yet. It was Team Charm. Okay. So A, B, B, A. Is C is better, a B minus. So we're looking maybe, there's a couple votes for A. So somewhere around like a mid B, I would say. I like the Esteed belly dancer pants. Yeah, that is true. I'm not really sure how it went from sitting down, like meditating, to doing like the... whatever it's doing that. I don't know, is it like some kind of karate it's meant to be doing? I don't quite see the link, but there you have it. Okay, so between the A's, the B's, the C, we'll put it for like a mid to low B. You'd say A. Okay, maybe a mid B. We'll put it to like a really low B plus to high B plus, B minus even, like a middle B, middle to high B. What if we put it next to its like counterpart and like maybe put it down here next to Santa? Maybe? Good day, Finn! How's it going? Welcome, welcome! Because I think there was a lot of votes for... There was a vote for C, so we've gone just above that. A lot for B, 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 B minus, B plus, A minus, and A. Yeah, so I think it kind of goes in like the middle ground of what people were saying. Just another one. This is why we made B extra long. I like that we thought there'd be loads in A, so we made it like really long, like 2 lines. We might be able to combine these up. Maybe we only needed 2 tiers for B and not for A. Maybe we were too excited about Gen 3. Maybe we got too excited. It looked like Ladrid's being really obnoxious while the other 2 of them are in line, but he's not getting the hint. She doesn't want to talk to him. Oh yeah, it looks like they're all like lining up, like queuing up for something, and like they're all like waiting in line to talk to this one. And like they're all waiting and this one's just like really obnoxious in the queue. Gen 3 just has a lot of S's. That is true. There is a lot in S tier. To be fair, some of them I think we have put in there, whether they believe, like whether they're meant to be in there or not. Looking like he's gonna bap him in the back of the head. Oh yeah, he's gonna just slap him. I see that. They're all queuing up and then this one's like, I'm sick of you. Alright, I like that now. Anyone that we're not sure where they go and they're looking to the left, they just join the queue. Midkit was just sort of like forced into S tier, along with a lot of the others. One way or another. I don't know which ones actually made it on there on their own right. I actually think maybe only this one. The others were all sort of forced in by some way. We had a deal. No, you didn't have a deal with me. It was a deal with chat. Maybe Cascoon might be overrated? You mean little Silcoon? You think? You don't think it belongs up there? Alright, here's a little zip zap dog. Distraction! Everyone look, a zip zap! This dog really, I had to catch one. I think when I first ever played Ruby as a kid, I got stuck against the rival battle. I don't remember where about. Oh, it was around the place where you could first encounter this dog. And since I had a Torchic, I couldn't defeat his water type. Like, I could not defeat his Mudkip whatsoever. I just couldn't destroy it for some reason. And then someone had to help me, and they caught this little dog. And they used that to do the fight for me. As I was too young and I didn't understand why Ember wasn't working. So someone caught this little guy and did the fight. I don't even know, does Mudkip not evolve into a mud type? I don't even know if that works. But I'm fairly sure that's what happened. Maybe they also caught some other stuff. But they definitely caught this little electric fella as part of the team they were building. And they used it in the fight. Is there a mud type? Always. Anyway, an A- for being a good boy. Good old zip zap. Zip zap, zip zap. A B-, not your favorite. He's a B, kind of meh. Not bad enough for a C. Electric. He's part of the electric dog community. You think Mudbray is mid type? Yeah, there's a lot of mid types. Kind of like there's like fish types, you know? There's fish types, there's mid types. Hello, Death Metal, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Sleepy, sleepy. Oh, I think we are a bit later than usual for like some people. Still the usual time for me. I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm glad you are as well. Alright, so I think the general idea was this guy is like an A to B, I think people were saying. He's not bad enough for C. We could put him with the good dogs. Like all these other dogs. We gotta put him somewhere. You're an hour later than normal. Yeah, like I think by next week it should even back out. Because I think our clocks moved earlier. He goes with the good boys. Do we put him with the dog and the little robot fella? Just for the sake of putting him with the other good boys? Or do we put it where he actually belongs, which is probably somewhere in B tier? There was a vote for A-, and then there was a vote for B. Woof, 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 woof. A separate good boy tier. We just keep putting all the dogs together. Alright, we'll put him here. We'll put him next to the other dogs. This is like an honorary dog, by the way. We put the... Alright. The next one, I need your honest opinion on this one, guys. Where is he going? Where will he be? Is Swampert a dog? Yeah, if you really believe. He's just the water dog. Woof woof. Glug glug. Anyway, this is a bigger electric dog. A C for Conehead? The thing is with this one, is it like it has the potential to look really cool, but the cone on its head ruins it for me. Like, if it didn't have the cone on its head, and it was more of like a sleek looking design, maybe something more like Luxray. Luxray is a good design. Maybe if it looked more like Luxray. B-, 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 lots of B-. Probably worse than Electroid. I totally feel that the cone is a wee bit goofy. It's incredibly goofy. The hair looks kind of stupid. Yeah. Like, honestly, if you were just to change the cone on its head, it would look so much better. Like, it has the potential. But it looks like it's going into B-. Whereabouts in B- are we looking? Like a really low? It looks like a lot of people hated it, so... 5 left? 5 left until the blob. What's funny is that his Mega only made him uglier. I know, it's insane! Above Slacking, at least. Alright, yeah, that's true. Slacking is pretty ugly. If you took away the most prominent part of his design, it'd be okay. What is a terrible part of the design? Like, the bits on, like, his legs is fine. Like, those spiky bits, and his color scheme is fine. It's just, like, if I was to put my mouse over it, look how much better he looks. Just without that there. Right? If we were just to cover it up. And just give him, like, yellow dog ears. Like, oh, if it was separate, like, two, like, pointy up yellow dog ears. I think that would look better. Like, if you were to, like, just separate these into two pointy up ones, I think that would be better. The quality dropped for my stream or for the Pokemon designs? The bad Jolteon. Poor Jolteon. Alright, so I also would say B- for the bunny rabbits. Prominent features aren't inherently good. Exactly, yeah. Gotta just chop it off. The bunny rabbits will do together because we'll put them together in the tier list. They are pretty much the same thing. Looks rate is a complete improvement a generation later. Looks rate is honestly such an amazing design. One of my favorite Pokemon. Pulse is the OG Pikachu clone, except it was so cute. They thinned down Pikachu to look more like Pulse and the years went on. Oh, I suppose, yeah, Pikachu actually does start to look more like this. Pikachu does lose weight. The positive, negative electric charge gimmick is proper nice, and it's just the most adorable little thing. Also often shown as cheerleaders, which is a fun inspiration. They make electric pom-poms. Oh, and you're gonna separate the moon? You can't separate them, they go together. They made them a duo for the duo battles introduced in the gen. Oh, that's true. That's cute. S tier, but I might be biased since it's my avatar. Oh, and you're playing as one of your Dungeons & Dragons Pokemon game? Yeah, they go together. That's the whole point of the design. Yeah, we will mash them together. We'll put them together in the tier list. I do actually prefer the plus rather than the minus. But I don't know. I don't know why, but I've always preferred that one. Like, I don't really like the color pink or anything, but I suppose it's more like a reddish pink. More like red in color. You split them as a joke. Oh, how dare you. You say A- since they're pretty cute. If you look at them, they're just two circles. Do they go in the Azurill tier? Do we need to open back up paint? Alright, I do think they're quite good. I don't think they're S tier, unfortunately. As good as I think they are, I don't think we can do that. A-, I can see an A. I wouldn't be unhappy with the Azurill tier. They're meh B-. Oh, I do think. The thing is, they're not I know we don't normally do them together. Like Pokemon that are like evolution lines and stuff. But since they're literally built to be together, you gotta think of them as two, like one whole Pokemon. And they have the plus and minus gimmick. They're cute little bunny rabbits. I always say maybe like the lowest of A-. They are very, very... I think just because they look simple does them like a dishonor. But like even their tails are a plus and a minus. Yeah, you can't have one without the other. I don't think I can convince people to put them higher, but I'd love to see them in S. I think A is probably the highest we could get them. I don't think we could possibly, like, force them into S. I've already forced a lot of things into S. What if we put them as, like, a middle A? I know it looks like A+, but it's just because it's always awkward fitting them along the other end. But minimum because blue. I like the plus one better. Put them at the top. The top of A- and the bottom of A+ is the same. I'm actually tempted to combine the two into one. Because I don't know, it depends how many extras we put in there. I might just make it back into one A tier. Rather than A+ and minus. It doesn't look like we're gonna fill it up with what we've got. In fact, I might just do that now. Let's just do that now while we're here. And we'll just delete this one. Alright, there we go. Just so it's easier as well. I don't think we were filling it up. There's still a lot of Pokemon to go. We can re-add in another A tier if needed. The plus one has more positive energy, and we know how that worked out for Silcoon. Oh dear. Right, let's do the fusion dance and become a purple neutral rat. Oh. Poor little bunny rabbits. Alright, so these next Pokemon, do we do them together? There's enough of a difference with these two that I'm gonna do them separate. Because it's not just a color difference, they actually do have quite a bit of a difference. So we'll do these ones separately. Here's the first one. Don't even ask me what its name is. Some kind of bee, I think, I don't know. Same gimmick as last two, bottom of D for both. Oh, Mega Latios and Mega Latias are purple, so Mega Pulse and Minim would be purple. Very true. Well, be his mouth better than whatever the other one is. I don't know. I don't know which one's which. Alright, this one. Wait, we'll do them both together. This purple one, I still think looks like a chair. The other one, I don't know what that is. But I still stand by the fact that that one was a chair for the longest of times. And Lumi's is the girly one. Which one's the girly one? Which one is possibly the girly one? We got red and purple. We're gonna have to go based on their colors. Oh, the purple one. Oh, I thought he was gonna be this one. Okay. They both look feminine. They both just look like bugs. So the purple one, this one, I see as still the chat, and because of that, it gets bonus points in my book, but just because I have that history with it. Yeah, purple. Oh man. Oh dearie, dearie, dear. It looks like though, they're both going pretty. I think, are they gender locked so that it's always female and the other one is male? Are they? I had no idea. They made Fogbound Lake unforgettable, so the design gave us that at least. Did their design do that? Or was it the Fogbound Lake and the pretty lights? A C for chair. Like, do they... I think they do belong in either C or D. I don't see how we can put them in B. I can't believe I even remember their names. It's very impressive. I would never in a million years remember these guys. Maybe... No, I was gonna say Voltorb. That's definitely wrong. Yeah, I would never remember their names. I would say maybe like top of D for them both. Like, does anyone, when anyone lists their favorite Pokemon, have you ever heard anyone say it's these? Like, there's no need for you to capture them to use in a team. Their design isn't overly great. They don't evolve. They don't have any kind of, like, fusion, or not fusion, like Mega Evolution or anything. You like him? No. I've never heard anyone say anything positive about either. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you could take them out the game, and I don't think anyone would ever notice they were missing. Opposite, at least. I was gonna put them both, like, down. I was just gonna pat out D tier with them. Like, I was just gonna put them, like, way down. You forget they exist. Yeah, that's the issue. Like, there's nothing about their design that, like, really jumps out. You remember because of how its name is pronounced. Illumise? Oh, like Illumise. Oh, I would not have... I can't even pronounce that after you break it down. These are the ones I was talking about when I meant Gen 3 has some garbage. Oh. The poor guys. I mean, there is a lot in S and A tier. Bobby was in one of the Pokemon tapes I had on VHS as a kid, so I liked him. One of the tapes on VHS. Mary, showing your age. Confirmed bias, I know. Just straight up confirmed. Oh, shush. I mean, we all know Mary's at least like 500 years old or something. I'm sure that's in the law somewhere. Alright, we'll leave them down there, because I don't think anyone's, aside from them being on a VHS tape, I don't see anyone putting them any higher. Maybe how you pronounce their name. Yeah. We'll leave them down at the bottom. Fogbound Lake was good, but not because of these specific Pokemon. You could have swapped them out with any kind of like glowy Pokemon and it would work. Bottomless Sea? Ah, oh, look, guys, a distraction! Here's a Pokemon with some roses on it. This Pokemon got such a glow up when it evolved. Like, when it got its evolution, oh, did it become such a good Pokemon. Amazing Pokemon. But it itself, another one B-, you love it A. I think it's a really good one. Like, I know I said its evolution made it better, but it on its own was already pretty good. Like, it's standing there, and it's, doesn't it not have a really good shiny, if what I'm remembering? Oh yeah, it's got like the black and purple flowers instead. Oh, I remember getting one as a shiny. They're quite cute. Kitzumii has the zoomies around me. It's very distracting. I'm gonna make some teas. Tea to my tears. Alright, so there's a vote for A B+. It's cute by itself. It's a wee bit mid. Strong base to build on. Yeah. A B+. Looks like it's cool. Gen 4 was handing out glow-ups. I think Gen 4 might end up with some good like S and A Pokemon just because there is a lot of glow-ups in it. It looks like overall it's between B and 1A. So we'll put it as like a really high B. We'll put it like all the way up. Because I actually think it's really good. I'm surprised no one tried to argue for S tier. It's such a simple yet elegant design. Alright. Definitely missing its evolution. It is. The evolution gets it. It's already pretty good, and the evolution just makes it so much better. Like, it gives it so much more character. Very, very good evolution. But anyway, here we have a blob. Bloop. What's he called? Like, Gulpin, I think? Is that a leaf on its head? Like a dead leaf? I'm not actually sure. Nobody's saying the name. Is that not his name? D? Oh, all the way down? You wouldn't put it like anywhere else? I mean, there isn't really much going on. Gopin is a better muck. Where did we even put muck before? Isn't saying much. Yeah, he's just a green. Grimer, both. He's just a load of blobs. Somewhere between A and D. Thanks, Mary. Is he just going down? D? Oh, okay. Another one for C. I don't know if there's enough there for C. He's definitely C or D. He's definitely in one of the lower ones. He's definitely down there somewhere. But I'm not quite sure where. Who truly knows where though? It looks like, let me just double check. Yeah, so we're gonna ignore the one for A. DD. What if we put him at like a really low C? So he's better than the bugs, I think. Oh, is he? God, maybe he's not. Maybe he's worse than them. Like, aside from being a green blob with some kind of yellow thing sticking out his head, I'm not sure what he's got going on. I'm not sure what we have there for him. Aside from that. You take Volbeat over Gulpin. Yeah, so we'll put him below the bugs. Yeah, we'll put him there. Okay. We will do this one. Okay. Here is a bigger slime. I'm not really sure what they're going for with these Pokemon, like what they're meant to be based off. But this one has like some diamonds on it. I'm not really sure what like the design is that they're doing. But that's what we've got. You actually quite like Gulpin. More reason to put it down below. Not this one though. They're supposed to be walking a stomach? Like a tummy? He's a little bit high. He has got a mustache. I don't like the fact that they're walking stomachs. That's very upsetting. Why does the stomach have a mustache? Oh. Oh, that's very... I don't like that at all. I want them just to no longer be in the game. Oh boy. That was very, very upsetting. Alright then. We'll, where to put him? Should we just put him... This one? We'll put, like, in a low C. Is the stomach thing that makes me hate the... Oh, if you think about it, your walking stomach. My stomach doesn't have a mustache. My stomach is mustache-free. Pokemon gets pretty weird sometimes. It's like, they took the stomach, gave it a mustache and some diamonds and stuff. I don't understand. I really don't understand. It's so messed up. Alright, let's just leave them there. Let's not think about those too much. And let's move on to this cool looking shark. We've got a few little water guys coming up. Now, I actually quite like this little shark thing. I'm not quite sure. Is it meant to be like one of those fish that eats a lot of stuff? I forgot the name of. What's it called? The fish that munch on things really quickly? Anyway, an A, a B plus. Interesting, interesting. A piranha! Yeah, that's the one! A piranha! That's what I'm trying to think of. I forgot the name. I think he's meant to be based on that, and his name matches it, so... Alright, this little piranha fella. What are we thinking with him? He's got some interesting... Like, he's got some color to him. I like the fact that from, like, the top of the water, if you look down, the blue's on the top, so he would blend in with the sea. But if you were to blow it, like, be below him, looking up, he's red, so he would blend in with, like, the sun in the sky. I don't know if I just made that up, but I do like that he has that. And he's got some spikes. Maybe he's got a little bit too pointy. Maybe he's a little bit too over-designed. You totally made that up. If I say it with enough confidence, though, sometimes people believe me. If I just put in lots of confidence. His cold counter shading is actually dope and a real thing. Yeah, I might have made it up for this specific fish, but I'm sure it's based on something. Classic kid confidence. Except I always end it with, but I'm not really sure. I might have made that up. I always end it like, but who truly knows? Alright. What are we thinking? An A or a B plus? He definitely has a lot going on. I don't know if it's too much though. You know when we were saying sometimes simpler is better? He does have the teeth bonus though. which makes me think we should at least put him as like a low A. He does have 2 very good fangs at the front there. Which makes me think that he should be A, I'd say. I think he's well designed. Torpedo is half shark. If you glue Caravana to the end of a Sharpedo, you get a full shark. If you just start mashing the Pokemon together, you'll get something. You'll start to get full animals. Alright, we'll put this one as like a really low A then. And then we got the shark. The shark is a bit basic. They literally got a shark and chopped it in half. An S? An S? He's just a shark. He's literally a shark with a star on his head. What the heck? What is this ranking today? Sharks are sweet. A cool shark. An S for shark. He has no butt. B, give him the butt. Put him in B tier. Alright, I don't think he's not going in S. He's not got that much. He's got a cool glowing eye that travels back and forth in the eye socket. Well, he shouldn't be in B for no butt. And A, how does he move though? He has no back fin. He moves with pure rage. There is nothing but rage pushing this man forward. Wait, how does he look as a 3D sprite? I've never really considered the fact that he has no butt. What's he called? Pokemon. Like, what does he look like in the... Did they give him a butt? No. I've never really thought about the fact. He has a cross on his back. They gave him, like, just a little cross for it. I've never really occurred to me that he's, like... That he's only half a shark. Has he ever been in the newer games to see what he looks like? I suppose he would have been in the water though, wouldn't he? Oh, he has an X where his back half should be. It's an oval design. Its oversized dorsal and lower fin are enough for movement. Isn't he a ride Pokemon in Pokemon Sun and Moon? Like yeah, but when he's riding, he's still in the water. I meant where, you know, with like the newer games when they have like the water types just float above the ground. I was wondering what he would have looked like there. The scarf and when he got cut in half. You dropped it in the general chat. Oh, they put like a little star on him? Okay, they put a star on him. Is he in the newer games? Like, is he in, like, Let's have a look. He must be. But does he, like... You know... I can't imagine, like, throwing him out to fight on land and just seeing, like, the star on his butt. Maybe he's... I don't know. He must be in the newer ones. Transfer from Pokemon Home or trade with someone with the expansion pass, blah, blah, blah. I guess he is available. Wow, I like that. You know when sometimes we say that some of the Pokemon definitely look better as sprites rather than as 3D models? Poor Sharpedo was one of those. He was one of the ones that was like good at first. And then they had to make him work in 3D. And they just slapped a star on his booty. Anyway, where are we gonna put him? Is he? Oh, the poor guy. I do feel sorry for him. And let's put him, I know some people wanted him in A. You're saying he looked better when we saw less of him? I am saying he looked better. I'm saying whoever designed him fully intended for him to stay as a 2D sprite. An A for shark. Alright, we'll put him... I agree. He does look somewhat cool, and now I just think he's ridiculously funny. So... What if we put him above the good doggies? What if we put him around that? What if... Now that we know how ridiculous he is, what if we put him around that? You'll remove yourself of this when you're biased against the butler shark. Honestly, the butler shark just made me love him even more. He's so ridiculous. I love that. I love like the most ridiculous things. It just makes me so happy. Could you imagine being like the Pokemon designer that came up with this? Like, oh, I've not designed what the back of him looks like, but that's okay because it's a 2D game and you'll never see it. And then their face must have dropped when they were like, oh my gosh, he's going in a 3D game. They must have been like, oh crap. Okay. You like to make a full turn and like him because he's dumb. That was, yeah, like at first I would have put it really low down, but now I love him. Status report, status report. We have successfully ranked like 10 Pokemon and gotten distracted a lot. What happened to Mudbray? He's an Azurill. But yeah, welcome, Fable. Okay. We have an Azurill too. Okay. There's an Azurill. Anyway, guys, here's a whale. God damn. Put that away. I'm hiding it. I'm hiding it as best I could, but people keep wanting to see it. Here it is. Now, he's very round, right? You love him. Okay, he is very round. Mudbray is so happy to be here. Mudbray is incredibly happy. Look at his happy little face. That was happily drawn by Pink Pan. Alright. He's your son. Are you really gonna put him in A? Because let's be honest, he's just a whale. There's nothing special about him. He's just a squished, condensed whale, and then he evolves into just a normal whale. But like, hold on, these two are very, very similar, right? He is just a condensed whale, and this is just a whale. Whales deserve to be an S. They're too good for us. He's not even a fun back like Sharpedo. He just exists. Yeah, like he doesn't even have anything else. He's just a whale. Wailord was one of the coolest Pokemon around for years. I disagree with that. I think it's cool, you know, that he's big and he's a good water type, but in terms of design, he's not very interesting. He doesn't just evolve into any whale, he evolves in a way that's less dense than air. He just sort of expands and loses all his insides and floats away. Here's a freaky crying game. Wailord is so massive yet so light. Actually has less dense in water. Yeah, so he'd float on top, less than air. His weight's so low. Yeah, he's a blimp. Okay, but on the design alone and not how much he weighs, we're not gonna weight shame anyone here, right? We're not gonna criticize anyone on how much they weigh. Just on their design. They are a whale. Wailord would be an A and Wailord, it would be top of S if I had my way, but they're so boring. You think they're both funny? A B, a C, and a B minus? Yeah, that's not body shame, the literal whale. You will diminish and go into the west? What? The largest Pokemon. He is very big. Could you imagine? It always makes it so funny whenever like someone like in the games when you can have the Pokemon follow you. And it's just this massive creature like walking into people's houses. I love that. Alright. The most I'll give you. I'll allow one of them. Yeah, I'll do what Moon said. But maybe not in that order. I will allow one of them into a B- and one of them into D. One of these two has to go into the D category. And the other one I will allow into B- or the top of C. Wailord's better. Alright, so we'll put this little fella. We'll put this one down. Below the bugs. And we'll put this one over here. We will allow that because they are just a whale. I have allowed it to go up two levels higher than what it should be. Just because someone said it was like a blimp, and I like to imagine it just floating through the sky and then falling on someone's head and squishing their house. Anyway. I remember when you could compare two Pokemon on a weighing scale, and if it's Wailord compared to something like Caterpie, the scale launches the poor thing to the moon? Does it launch the Wailord to the moon because it's lighter than air? That is actually hilarious. I would love to see that. Wailord would pop if it hit our house. It's amazing, deserving of an S. No. Never. Alright, guys. We'll leave it like that for now. We have done a lot. We've got like 3 rows of Pokemon to do. We got very distracted this stream, so hopefully we can finish this next time. Hopefully, if we don't get into the Azurill debate again. If we just keep that hidden, like... How many Azurills left? There's a lot of Pokemon. It looks like more because a lot of these are like the Mega Evolutions and different forms we're not gonna do. So it only actually goes up to like this one. I think I moved all the other ones out. So there's already really like 3 rows to do. I don't know how many rows we did today. Probably not 3, but we did get very distracted. And then there was some down here that I think will be like very, very quick. Spinders have spotted Azurill. So I think stuff like Absol, you know, that's just an easy S tier. You got Maledict there. Some of these would be a lot quicker than others. Jirachi, S tier. So... Hey, fries. Yeah. How's it going? What's the shocked face for? I think this is a good tier list. I think so far we've done quite well. But yeah, I think we will probably need to stop it there because I gotta get to work tomorrow. Can I use Jirachi to wish Wailord was an S tier? We'll see. We'll think about Jirachi and what its abilities are in the ranking. But anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I will catch you all. Where am I actually? What am I doing over here? You still be here just listening to this stream, just enjoying the chaotic energy. Oh god, the Mudbray. Anyway, oh, there's the bat. You never really got to see it much, but there's one there. With a little bat on me. Anyway, guys, I will see you all on Thursday and Friday, and I have my 2 Halloween outfits ready to go. 1 for each day. I haven't decided which is which. Actually, I think Peanut decided. I think Peanut's already decided which Halloween outfits I'll be wearing on which day. So yeah, I will see you all on Thursday for the Mudbrays. Mudbray's terrifying. On Thursday is the Spookies. We have 2 DLCs for that. I hear one's really short, so I've got the second one ready as well. So we'll have 2 Spookies, Scary Mansion DLC. And then on Friday, we'll have a bit of a drawing stream where we'll do some more cast drawings. I hope Mo made it to the Azurill tier. Oh no, super happy. We hid that thing. We hid the Azurill tier miles away. We took that tier and we hid it so far. Yeah, everyone, thank you all so much for turning up, and I will catch you all next time. If anyone has stuff like for Halloween, please don't feel like a need to apologize or anything if you missed the stream. I fully understand people have lives. So don't worry. But if you are there, I will see you all on Halloween for spookies. So yeah, everyone, farewell, farewell. Bye-bye.